friends, and welcome to my basement. Imagine Sophia just popped up. That'd be wild. She's not here. Sorry to disappoint you. It's only me. Hello, it's only me. Hello. So I take it my audio's good because I'm on this little bug. I'm on the bug mic today. Hello, Shrimply. Hello, Petra. Hello, chat. How are you? Happy weekend. It's Saturday. I see you soon. Jenna. Oh, that's my Facebook mod. Yes. The Bruner, the better. Did all my mods sign up for my meet and greet? What's going on? Guys, you gotta leave the spots for everyone else. Just kidding. I take it I have a couple mods that actually aren't that far from New Jersey, or like that are kind of close. So it just so happens. Hello, everyone. If any of my mods want to come and they didn't get a ticket, like just message me. You know, I'll see what I can do. But sorry, just moderator privileges only. All right, welcome on in, everyone. Welcome to the Menchie Gang. Welcome to your cats, to your dogs. I feel like empty because I don't have tea right now. So I feel like I keep wanting to go like this, and I just look at my hot plate, and it's just empty. It's cold. It's a cold plate. It's so sad. I'm waiting for Ben. Forever waiting for Ben, and forever unpacking. That's just like my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was gonna make my own, but then he's like, no, I'll go get some. And then I was like, okay. And here we are, still waiting. Ben, you heard me. Wait, aren't you driving? Get off YouTube. Go listen to that ebook, that audio book about the anxious generation. Uh-huh. Yeah, I heard you listening to that one. All right. Today we are unpacking for the rest of our lives. So, you know, if you have anything to do at home, whether it's work, homework, and by homework I might mean trigonometry if that's what you had, but I might also mean like laundry bullshit, or like, I don't know, cleaning around the litter box, because you never do that. Like sometimes you clean out the litter box for your cat, but then like the dust and the gravel just goes around it and you never clean that. Maybe you should do that today. I don't know, just a thought. There's also some fall cleaning you could do. If you're Canadian, it's Canadian Thanksgiving next weekend. So like maybe you should clean your house. Just a suggestion. I don't know. Or you could paint your nails, which I did last night. I did a little bloody unicorn sandwich. Wow. PETA, don't come for me. I swear it was ethically done, ethically sourced, all of that jazz, you know. We're fully vegan, cruelty-free. I did Devil's Advocate, the new Crowley from Dark Academia, and then Lunar Unicorn Skin, like a lot of it. And then another layer of Devil's Advocate, so it was like a sandwich. I put it on my Snapchat and my Instagram. When you look at it under a flash or the light, you really see it come through. It's kind of wild. You probably won't really see it from here. This is my other hand that still has a broken little nail there, but so you can't really see in this lighting. It just looks like a dark vampy Manny. But when you put flash on it, you check my stories. Whoa. Okay, pretty sick. And this on my main hand is my favorite topper, world's first, one coat chrome. Just for you. This new chair is so slidey. I think my other one had like my hair and cat hair stuck in the wheels, so it like didn't really slide. This one doesn't have that problem yet, so it actually moves around on the floor. It's amazing. Simply is currently wearing Mario gloves. That's last episode. So, you guys cleaning, you're painting your nails, let chat know, let me know. You know, you can work with me because I am determined to clear all the boxes out of this room. One day it'll happen. I just keep getting distracted. It's not distraction, that's not fair. I have other competing priorities that I choose to do instead of cleaning this room, because like it's not a priority, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, let's go through some super chats and then we begin. It's a Mac attack. Starting off stream with a Mac attack. Hello, Christine. Should we expect an email from Holo Taco on Monday? And pretty please, can I have a hint about June? Pearl, Moonstone, or Alexandrite? It's one of those. It is one of those. Do you want an email on Monday? How about this? I'll make you a deal. I'll only send you an email on Monday from Holo Taco if you switch your email to your personal email and stop making it your work email, because I swear to God, we got an out of office today. Like I see them come up. There was an out of office that said something like, Bob no longer works here. I should read it. I should shame Bob, but it was so funny. Like, I just see it pop up and it was like, Bob no longer is employed here. Like, why, Bob, why did you sign up to Holo Taco emails with your work email? And it was literally Bob something. I'm not kidding. I won't say his last name. But like, what? Okay, promise me everyone, unsubscribe from your work emails. Go into your work email right now. I know it's Saturday, but you signed up with Holo Taco, so like the rules have been broken, okay? Go into your work email, find the latest email from Holo Taco, hit unsubscribe, and then go sign up again from your personal email. I swear to God, the out of office drive me crazy. I'm going to start replying from my personal email with out of office. See, typically people don't have that on their personal email. And also, what if you leave your job? What if you get fired? What if you quit? You know, you still want your Holo Taco, I'm assuming. Yeah, I hope Bob is in a better place. Maybe Bob retired. Happy retirement, Bob. Cheers. This makes me want to set up a goofy out of office. Guys, no. Jessica did a teal purple skitty mani and I'm in love. I love the combination of teal and purple. Imagine if that was a multi-chrome. Okay, let me finish reading these, which I did not. Kelsey, can't stay long, but can you please give a green and yellow mani suggestion for my cousin's funeral today? Not dark academia, though don't have yet. Green and yellow, is that their favorite colors? Not dark academia? Sour note? It's a funeral. Sour note, you know? Nobody's in a good mood. I don't know. Is this time for jokes or not? Leia, 64, is simply having my first child on Monday. Should I expect an email from Holo Taco? Whoa, those are some competing priorities, isn't it? You know, you have your baby and you have a Holo Taco announcement. What are you gonna pay attention to first? That's a tough choice there. Holy. I wish you the best of luck with that. Susie literally just finished cleaning the bathroom, scrubbing the tub, mopping windows, dishes, scrubbing bed out the fridge, now onto vacuum. Okay, way to put us all to shame. What the heck? I gotta clean my office today too. What is sour note? This one from the Rock Candy collection. It's kind of greenish yellow. It's like green apple, but then it also has like pinkish yellow shimmer. So I feel like that was the best combination. Whee! Okay, before we unpack, I wanted to do my hair. That's why I left the camera like this. Okay, ready? Okay. I did French braids after my shower yesterday. And then you sleep on them so they get a little, like the frizz comes out. But then the next day when they're dry, you go like this. Mist Shift, now available at Ulta. Mist Shift is at Ulta, or will be at Ulta. Ready? But Mist Shift is green, not teal, so. Wow. Simply Hairlogical. Okay, ready? Next one. So I don't braid my hair when it's too wet, because I know everyone yells at me and they're like, you're gonna get bugs and mold in your hair. I'm like, okay, relax. You fucking, like, what are you, in my washroom taunting me as I get out of the shower? Fucking crazy commenters. Need to calm down. But I let my hair mostly dry, but have it a little bit wet, and then I braid it. Holy shit. Can't have the bed bug moldy molds. Okay, see, and then you just gently kind of comb it out with your fingies. Now I can't really braid up higher, or at least I don't know how to. So this is as high as my French braid will get, but there, done. And now I'm from the 80s. Actually, this shirt actually makes me look more like 90s. This is the body break shirt. Canadians remember the commercials, okay? So I you know, with this kind of 90s style shirt, I hear it's back. You know, can't say our style was wrong. Actually, I'm more like a 2000s baby. And a 2000s child, not baby. I wasn't born in the 2000s, but I was a kid. 70s? Is it 70s or 80s? I thought like the crimpy hair was very 80s, or is it 90s? I don't know. Give us a hair flip. Okay, ready? She's a wild one. It looks so different when there's like the blondish in it. It kind of changes the volume looking. The t-shirt is 70s style and 90s, and now it's the 2020s. That's what happens. Crimping was the 90s. I had a crimper. I also had a crimper, and I had the ones that like went like twist the twister, and then it twisted it together. I always got caught in it. Totally 90s, so 80s. You need the montage music? I do need the montage music. That's a good warm-up for today's stream. Good beats, everyone. We're at the club. Bendento, come get your squirrel. What? I'm a shrimp. What did I come into? We're just having fun. I just, you know, I did my hair on stream. It took 5 seconds. It's the best hair advice you'll ever hear. Just put your hair in braids. You need to know how to French braid your own hair on 2 sides though, so I guess you gotta learn that. But you know, we're all here to learn skills, aren't we? What's 4 + 4? 8. Thank you. Thank you. You have 7 days. No, that's this one. You have 7 days. Or else. You have 7 days to oil your nails 3 times a day. Don't fuck it up, or your nails will be ugly and breaking. So whenever I take out the braids, it looks really nice for like 10 minutes. And then it starts to like get frizzy because I just don't put any product in it. I don't know. I've used mousse. Hello, I am a 2000s teenager. Hello, mousse scrunchie, yes. But like I've tried the like texture spray, blow dry spray, like every spray. I just hate product in my hair unless it's like detangler, but that doesn't really help the frizz. So yeah, I don't know. So I accept that I'm only gonna have 10 minutes of it looking good, and then it's just like that. Then it's just fucked up from now on. Because anytime you move, or humidity or whatever. Anyways, well, that was a great introduction to today's stream. I just got here and what the fuck? Just hair vibes, you know? Setting your timer for 10. Why'd you delete that? Struggling to decide if I should get dark academia. Yes, because I have so many Holo Taco polishes I haven't even used. But you're in grad school? I mean, you know, if you like it, then get it. If you don't like it, then don't get it. I mean, there's other factors to consider. You should know this, you know? But just if you're gonna wear it, or you might want to wait though until next Saturday. And then you can add whatever from Dark Academia you want to your cart while you're there. Put it all in one order. Is she just giving it all away? She is. I have very soft, brittle, bendy nails. What's your opinion to fix that? Nail oil. There is no other way than nail oil. And not doing too much shit with your hands. I swear. Like, you have to do less. Be careful, be thoughtful, be slow when you pick things up. And do nail oil, a good jojoba oil 3 times a week. Oh, is that my tea? Thanks, Ben. I love when the tea just comes from the camera, just comes from the sky. A couple times we've been on a Holo Taco meeting and Ben will have like just got home and picked up tea, and then he'll just hand it over my computer. The only meeting will be like, where did this come from? Like, tea from the sky. What scared the crap out of you? Yeah. Cheers. I got a fancy tea latte. This is from Bridgehead, which is a local, they're only in Ottawa, so. I think they're only in Ottawa. Is that right? It's a little better than Starbucks, etc. Yeah, that's a good one. I always get an English breakfast fog, so it's like a London fog, but no London, okay? It's just English breakfast. And then I get sugar-free vanilla syrup and oat milk. Basically, it's just half steeped black tea, half frothed oat milk, and a little bit of sugar-free vanilla syrup, just for fun, just because it's the weekend. Yeah. I'm in North Carolina and I miss Bridgehead. Oh, so you've been to Ottawa then? I feel like no one knows what Bridgehead is unless they've been here, because why would they? All right, I believe I missed a couple. I'm sorry. Shouting out from North Carolina and saying thank you to our Canadian neighbors for sending assistance to help with affected areas. Yes, I've seen on Instagram and the news the wild effects of the hurricane on North Carolina and surrounding areas. That really sucks. I hope you guys are doing okay considering the circumstances and are just safe at minimum. Setting my timer for 10 minutes. Bet you one bottle of nail polish, you still look amazing. Thank you, Amelia. Happy Saturday, Simply and chat. Hi, Chris. Out of curiosity, anything new coming to the Simply shop that you can tell us? Not at the moment, and it's totally my fault because I had plans to do it, but then I just did not have the time to do it with all the stuff going on this fall, as you've already begun to see. Ulta being one of the biggest factors, redirecting my time to a different priority. So yeah, I wish that I had more time to do it, because it is something that I just find like kind of fun to spend on something different time-wise. But yeah, unfortunately I couldn't make it work. Amateur nail art, currently wearing iron violet topped with cracked taco shell and matte taco. Fun, subtle, spooky mani. That's a really good idea. And a reminder that cracked taco shell and glow in the dark taco are back in stock, in case you missed it. They came back on October 1st at Holo Taco. So that's our glow in the dark top coat, like bright green. And then cracked taco shell, the polarizing one. Holo Taco is so busy this fall. We are, and so am I. Gotta do a meet and greet in like 2 weeks, a week and a half. Do we get a duplicate for Frostlight? A duplicate? It's my mom's favorite and we are running out. The other light blues are not the right ones, she says. So yeah, there isn't one exactly like Frostlight currently. Well, if she just likes light blue, sparkling water is a really pretty linear light blue. It's still a great seller. Or you could do overshadowed, which is a bit more gray-y blue, more metallic, but it's really pretty. This is gonna come back in stock for the seasonal stuff, which will be in November. So that's next month. And then we do have the After Party shade Crystal Skies. It's a bit more muted, but it is a glitter. And I think there's technically something, but it's like not till, you know, next year. That might satisfy that very specific thing. I usually only watch on VOD. Nice to be here live. Can't wait for the email on Monday. Email coming Monday. Okay, I just said it, whatever. I usually like to let Holo Taco be the one to deliver the exciting news. Can you spill some David's tea? Well, I don't have any right here. Or do I? You just can't see it. Maybe it's covered up. Procrastination. Recently discovered there's a Menchie's froyo near me. I have yet to try that one. Of course, shout out to Mint Mojito and Celestial Lights for green toe beans. Yeah. Yes, my cat Menchie was maybe named after, allegedly, a frozen yogurt shop. We just liked the name. Didn't really care about the frozen yogurt, to be honest, but I like the name. You guys are thinking one thing, but you're probably wrong. Or are you? Maybe it's the timelines that you have wrong. I don't know. This fall has been an incredible feat for the detectives. Can I just say that? Like, no one saw Ulta coming. Probably because I didn't say anything, because I really wanted to make sure that I didn't leak anything before it was too early. And it's not just about me or my brand anymore. There's like a whole other big company involved. But yeah, you didn't even know that. Kate, you know about Birthstones though, our next collection. You've gleaned that for now, right? Casey, get your COVID vaccine. It's running rampant here in the States. I forgot to get mine and ended up with COVID for the first time. No! Oh no! Yeah, I got it once in my life and it was because of Florida. I went to Florida last January when I was trying to find relief for my autoimmune skin issues. And then I got COVID instead. So stop that. Everyone stop getting COVID. Thank you. Yeah, we are impressed Casey avoided it this long. I thought I like had a world record of not getting it for 3 years. I think you're at year 4. That's crazy. We knew it was Ulta the day before you announced it. Well, because Holo Taco posted orange on purpose. That clue was not that hard to get. But before that, nobody knew. I also got COVID in Florida. Yeah, I just think it's totally Florida's fault. Just kidding. I haven't had it since then. Okay. Who wants the unpacky pack? Oh, I have so much to do still. Okay, I'm gonna move my camera for you. Birthstones, aren't there 12 of those? What a good observation, chatter. That's incredible, you made this connection. Press X to unpack. Press Y to move my camera. Press B to drink tea. Press A to quit. Press A to quit everything. Okay, I gotta move. Woo! Uh-oh. Move this light over here. It's kind of distraction. Distraction. Okay, let's move this light. How does this look? I still have this chair over here. I'm gonna move over a little bit more so chat has some room to breathe. Don't want to suffocate you. Or do I? Depends on my mood. There might be a little bit of backlight behind the chat, but that's fine. There you go. Perfect. Dusty Fire, you okay there? Okay, let's continue unpacking. I promised Ben I would finish this room this year. Ah. Yikes forever. Okay, I have much more drugstore polish, and this is a really good box. I can already tell you right now, I have a couple NCLA, I have Zoya, I have Sally Hansen Prisms, I have Formula X from Sephora, discontinued. I have Fake Holo from Forever 21. You remember that video? Anyways, some that are very exciting that I was looking for, and I was like, oh, that's where you went. Okay, so this might be a good box, so I'm down. Formula X is such a throwback. I know. Like RIP, why'd they do that? Okay, I'll show you when I get to it. So I found some extra NCLA, but it's in their old bottles, which I guess is why I put it in a different box. So I'm gonna put it with our other ones, but this was an NCLA Barbie collab. Does anyone remember this? See, it says NCLA Barbie. Well, outside you can't read. But I think I remember this was actually years before the Barbie movie. Damn it, they could have capitalized on the Barbie movie when that came out. But no, I'm pretty sure this was several years prior, because I've definitely had these for a while. Still usable? These are all still usable. Here, another lesson, because I always like to give it for those that maybe didn't hear it. See how this has a bunch of separation? This is a creme polish, by the way, which just means it's like creamy and opaque, usually. But the separation is just caused by sitting like this for several months in my box. There should be no issue with this polish. It was barely used, so there's not much air inside the bottle, which is another factor as to whether a polish can be recovered or not. But if you just shake it up, there should be mixing balls, little silver balls in every polish, except some base and top coats don't have them, but every regular colored polish, you just kind of slap it against your wrist or shake it, and then it's all mixed up. And usually when you just take your brush and start to like just swish it around on the inside, it should be totally fine. So visual separation in the bottle like this usually is no concern at all. Just shake it up. So I've seen people like, I will continue to see people say like, oh, isn't it a problem when they settle? Or like, I'm embarrassed, my polishes are settled. It's normal, totally normal. Normalize some polish separation when it's been sitting there for months. Like that's just what happens. And some pigments will separate faster than others. So totally, like watch here. I'm not even 100% sure because I haven't used this in 7 years, if at all. But I will, here, just do a quick, yep, it looks totally fine. Or as I would expect this type of formula to look. So don't throw out your nail polish because you see this. You can also use shaker machines. Like, yes, you can use shaker machines if you prefer. I just go like this and then it's fine. Me knowing this, but shocked every time I see it. Yeah, it's normal. Can you do a collab with Switch Nails? Not sure I know who that is. Still usable. Missed Barbie collab opportunity. Yeah, they just did it too early. What did I miss? Just, polish has 1 degree of separation. So just shake it up like an espresso. What? Those are not part of the same song. Okay. So this was NCLA Barbie collab from not the Barbie movie, from like actually way before. And I'm gonna put them up here. I gotta move Dunkin' Donuts. I'm gonna put them up here with the rest of the NCLA bottles I have, even though those are their newer ones. I'm gonna blow my nose. Woo, jeez, I almost tripped on my chair and died. More. A pastel Barbie. And these aren't Barbie, but they're just the old container. Sabrina did just come to Toronto. Yes, I saw that. And isn't she going to Montreal? She's going to Montreal, but it's the night before my birthday launch, so I can't go. Couldn't get a box if I wanted to. You know, I figure I gotta go to my birthday lunch, so. Can't, sorry Sabrina, can't come. Maybe next time. Has anyone guessed? You have guessed. Sorry, it's like crawling, the bug was crawling inside, sorry. Okay, detectives. For all the new people coming in late who are just waking up, starting to do their housework or homework or whatever, what do you think the launch is? What is it? How many? How much? When? Here, this is the official announcement. Go. I'm going to evaluate. See who's right. Birthday, definitely 12. October 12th, 12 polishes. Did we do the math yet? Did you guys do math? Come on now. Come on now. Birthstone birthday, 12 Birthstone polishes. Okay, I will confirm and deny. It is 12 Birthstone polishes that we're releasing for my birthday collection. So I get a birthday polish, but so does everyone else. This is a collab, but the collab is with you. So that's the biggest launch we've ever done, but I just love the idea of doing like intricate, exquisite birthstones and trying to create one for every month. And some months have more than one birthstone, I know. So we had to pick what we thought looked best and worked best. But Yeah, there's one for every month. So that's 12 polishes. They will be $14 each because they are specialty, but there will be a pretty decent bundle discount if you decide to get all 12. So normally it's like $1 off per polish, but it's actually gonna be just a little better if you decide to get all 12. So the other good news is if you get everything, it's free shipping no matter where you live. Because the international threshold for free shipping is like you'll easily hit that because it's like $100, right? So yeah. You can also pick whichever ones individually you want. As always, you will be able to pick up just your birthday month or just a couple shades that you like. Obviously, you could do that too, but the whole set will have a good discount on it if you're just like, give me all of them so I can do it every year. And this is such a good gift for someone's birthday who's coming up also. Like either it's just their birthday shade or if they're a Holo Taco super lover, like getting them everything, I'm sure that'd be like the best gift ever. Box, there's no box because there's 12, which just made it like ridiculous. We're like, let's just skip that. But there is a fancy unit carton. So like normally we have the black one, right? So we have a fancy version of this that matches the Birthstones and they all get that. So because they're all exquisite specialty shades and there's so many of them, they are launching as limited edition. However, I didn't want to make them all like never come back. So what we're gonna do is have the battle of the birthdays and see which ones just sell best. Whether it's like the most number of sales or customer feedback saying like, oh, we really want these ones, they would work the best like in the catalog to keep around. We're gonna listen to you guys and see which birthstone polishes are the best, which gems are the best of the best, and then we will aim to restock a couple of them or a few of them. I don't have an exact number. It kind of depends on how it goes. Yeah, it's gonna be a big fight. You got your data and your purchases will determine the winner though, right? And your feedback. We'll do mostly quantitative, but like some qualitative, like, oh, you have to keep this one because X, Y, Z. So, you know, I don't know, I have a feeling that like there's some months that are doomed based on the color of their birthstone. Like they're just never gonna make it to the finals, you know? Your birthstone is green, so yeah, you might be fucked, Katie. Like, sorry, nobody likes your birthstone. So just for customer clarity, we are gonna say everything is limited edition so that there's no confusion, but then follow up with, but our goal is to restock some of them, but we need to know what is selling the best. It just became impossible to like keep them all forever. I mean, there are 12 and they're also very specialty pigment, different formulas. They all use different pigments. It's a lot. So yeah, we're gonna see whose birthday is the best. And I'm just telling you everything, even though you're gonna get an official email from Holo Taco on Monday. But it's my birthday, so I will do what I want. Say what I want. Wear my hair how I want. Are there lots to begin with? We made as big of a batch as we thought, but we also did some projections to try and guess like which shades would sell better. So we made more of those up front. So, cause I don't really, you know, my goal isn't to have things sell out like too quickly. But like, yeah, we stocked less of August maybe, cause it's green, like bright green. Just expecting that less people will buy it. But as always, like, it's really tough to get the science 100%. Like with Dark Academia, yes, we thought Devil's Advocate would perform good, but it actually performed way better than we expected. So we ended up doing another restock in the background that you didn't even notice. The team was so on top of it that they're like, okay, we gotta make more before it goes out of stock. But it almost like went. So, what is May? You tell me, what's the May birthstone? See, some of this you guys can figure out, huh? There's some stones that are harder than others, or some months. Like October has a couple options, so I picked what I wanted, and I had a little creative liberty with October, I'm not gonna lie. June has like 3 stones, so does December. So we just had to pick, like, well, it's gonna be this one, because this one just is looking good in the formula, or feeling fine. But there's some that like objectively only have like 1 stone, right? Like what's an example? I think September is just always sapphire, right? I had to study them. I had to study the birthstones. So May is always emerald, correct. September is always sapphire, yeah. So we made nail polishes to look like those stones. But I also didn't want every stone to be the same formula, so like, it's kind of switching up, you know? April is crystal. I think April's diamond. I mean, maybe cubic zirconia crystal too, if you don't want to buy a diamond. July is ruby, that's correct. What's March? March is aquamarine, right? I don't think there was another option for March. May should be a creme. Oh, how dare you insult the May babies. You think they want a creme in the Birthstone collection? Hell no. I'm not giving anyone a creme in a Birthstone collection. That'd be so rude. That'd be like the ultimate diss to people born in that month. Yeah, who said that? Kick them out. They probably aren't even born in May. So rude. Oh, I want to show you this. Okay, does anyone remember this? Or was this just a PR stunt? I actually don't know. This is Zoya collabed with Twitter. I guess that's just separation. I'll shake it up for you. Hello? Zoya collabed with Twitter? I think this was just sent to beauty influencers. Someone else might be able to confirm, because like I don't remember if I just got it because I was an influencer or because for some other reason. RIP Twitter. Do you think they would collab with X and just make like a black shade that sucks your soul, that you keep looking at and you just hate it and you just want to put it in a cupboard and forget about it and never go back? Anyone? Any takers? I actually like one coat black nail polish, so that's not the best analogy, but yeah, RIP to the little birdie. The shade name was Dory, which is weird. Why wouldn't they just call it like Tweedlee or Tweet or I don't know, Tweeter? Does anyone remember this? Am I the only one? Everyone's just talking about gemstones. Dory the fish from Disney? Oh, is that the connection? I don't know. From Finding Nemo? But who is it a collab with? Twitter or Disney? What? Okay, you guys just want to talk about gemstones. People are debating. What is October? What is October? Is it opal? Is it pink tourmaline? Is it whatever Christine wants because it's her birthday? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's the wrong shade for Dory. Well, it's a Twitter shade. It doesn't say anything about Twitter on it. There's just the Twitter logo. Okay, since no one seems to remember it and everyone's just talking about birthstones, I guess this isn't cool. I thought it was cool. Zoya at some point made a Twitter collab. It might have just been a PR thing though, like now that I think of it. Send it to influencers for their influence so they can promote the Twitter. How's that working out? R.I.P. It is kind of sad. Like, I don't go there anymore. All right, we've got some Zoyas. I don't have that many. I just had like 10 or so. You guys are so off. Can you give us a shade name? How about the stream highlights I just finished processing that'll go up right after this might have a shade name in it. If you think you're looking in the right place. Baby Biz, Baby Biz. Happy upcoming launch. Will the names be punny? A couple of them, yes, but not all of them. Some of them are just like kind of fancy fun or a little spunky. Some of them are punny. But it's like too much to force a pun into 12 shades that are about birthstones or gemstones. Like, no, you know what I mean? So like sometimes. And I didn't want to make the shade names like January, whatever, February, or just say the stone. Like, I didn't want to say like amethyst something, aquamarine something. Like, I just feel like that's a bit too boring, but there's kind of a hint to the stone. Sometimes it does include the stone, but not always. It depends if it works. I just didn't want to restrict us to like have to do that, because then it just gets like, ugh. And some of them are punny instead, yeah. I hope January is garnet, because garnet is so pretty. Isn't garnet the only January stone, if I'm not mistaken? So maybe it is. It's my birthday next week. What can I expect for my birthday polish? Your birthday's in October. So is mine. It's gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be a hot October for us birthday brats. Okay. Let's do Sally Hansen Nail Prisms. Who remembers this? Who remembers? Okay. Millennials, where are you? Assemble. Original gold cap. And some of them had stickers on it that says rainbow in every bottle, which is so funny because like this is before we knew what holo was or used that terminology. But they're actually wrong. This isn't rainbow because this is a multi-chrome. This one they could have said rainbow because it looks like there's holo in here, but that's a multi-chrome. So I wouldn't say rainbow in every bottle, but I get what they're trying to say. Okay, I have a lot of them. Now, here's the real tea. Look how many I have. I'm just gonna unbox them all and I'll show you them. I 100% had these in high school. Like, I distinctly remember having like the dark blue multi-chrome one, or some of these like light pink semi-holographic ones, or the iridescent whitish ones. But I think I just used them all up, or they went bad because I like didn't know how to store them properly. And I definitely lost them at some point over time. I don't know what happened to them, but I know for a fact I used these in high school, and I would like buy them off the shelves in like every color because I was like, ooh, what are nail prisms? You know, before we knew what holo or multi-chrome was, they just called it a prism. So then fast forward 10 years later, on YouTube it's trending to like doing my hair how I did in high school, or dressing like I did in high school. And I was gonna make a video on doing my nails how I did in high school, but then I realized I didn't have these anymore. And I also had 0 pictures of my nails looking like this in high school. So even if I were to find these in present day, 7 years ago, I wasn't able to make that comparison. That's like the whole point. Like the payoff is like to look at a picture of you in high school versus, you know, you redoing it. So I just never made the video. But I bought all of these anyways, and I found them on like eBay or from different websites. So they are the original ones with like the peeling stickers with the original caps. But I definitely had them, lost them, and then found them again. Do you remember these? Was this just a like North American thing? Sally Hansen Nail Prisms? Time to make it a stream instead. Yeah, maybe. I think I only had one of those. They were pricey, probably. I'm about to be 35 and feel like I'm dying. Cheers. Happy birthday. You have one still? I wonder what the shade names were. Here, let's read this one, because this is a multichrome. Scarlet Ruby, Garnet Lapis, Lapis? Lapis? Fuck, how do you pronounce it? L-A-P-I-S. Lapis? Lapis, Lapis, Lapis girl. Go piss girl. This one is Lapis Amethyst. Lapis Amethyst. How the fuck do you say lapis? Lapis. I got a lapis. I've drank so much tea. I don't know how to say it, but they really like this word apparently. Why are they using so many? Lavender Sky. Pink Rose Diamond. Ruby Diamond. Golden Tourmaline. Are they trying to copy me from the past? White Diamond. Amber Ruby. This looks almost the same as Scarlet Ruby. South Sea Pearl. Burgundy Orchid. And Blush Diamond. Iconic. Lapis. It's lapis. 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 Pus? What? Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. I don't know. Lapi. Yeah. La Pus Pus. Guys, it's Crystal La Pus Pus. Okay, we're gonna put them on the shelf. They all have these very heavy duty metal caps. Like Sally doesn't make these anymore, right? Like I haven't seen these golden caps in so long. They feel heavier. Well, they kind of, no, there's like a plastic interior, but it looks like the mold on top, I don't know, maybe it's like a heavier composite. I don't want to say it's like real metal. I'm not sure. It could just be a coating, but it does feel a little bit more solid. Anyways, pretty sure they don't have these anymore. I'm gonna put them here because I feel like they're kind of special and they stand out and they look cool, you know? Amongst other nail polish, it just kind of all looks the same with white plastic caps. I'm gonna put these Sallies over here. And to me, oh, and also they're right below the other Sallies that we did last week. But these ones are so nostalgic to me and kind of like, when I look at them, they remind me of baby teenage Simply painting her nails and being obsessed with like color changing what then I learned later was holo or multi-chrome. And it's just like a good reminder of where I came from. You know, I came from using Sally Hansen Nail Prisms in grade 10, okay? You know, when people say like, oh, she was a good girl. She came from the country with a decent family on a farm or whatever. She never got in trouble. Yeah, well, I came from painting my nails with Nail Prisms weekly. That's it. That's my whole story. Okay, I don't have enough for the full shelf, but I could go like this. A rainbow in every bottle. I could see like the 90s ad now. A rainbow in every bottle. Body break. Okay, that's something else, but it just has a thin brush. Oh yeah, it does. You're right. Oh, it has such a skinny little mini brush. Honestly, I think it's skinnier than Holo Taco's original skinny brush. Hello, can you see her? Oh my god, it is so skinny. I forgot about that. A rainbow in every bottle. Perfect. Okay, those look good on the shelves. Yeah. Look at that gold cap. Love a skinny brush. Skinny legend. Too skinny to see, yeah. How did you curl your hair? I braided it and then took out the braids. There's a tutorial 20 minutes ago on this very stream. 30 minutes ago, something like that. But wait, has it been 10 minutes? It is getting frizzy, a little bit. See, look. It's starting to frizz puff, so I do have a hair clip if necessary. But let's continue. Guys, look what I found. Look what I found unpacking. Is it real, Holo? It says holographic nail polish. Excuse me. What the fuck did you say? Did you put holographic on the cover and lie to me? It's fake news. Fucking fake news. This is from Forever 21, although for shame, they don't even write Forever 21 on it because they're ashamed of their lies. But I remember. We remember. Oh, it does. If you like look at the fine print, it says distributed by Forever 21. But otherwise, it just says holographic nail polish. Look at that. Do you see any holo? No. Now I see iridescent shimmer of the pinkish purple variety. Then we've got some bluish yellow and we've got some pinkish cyan with a little bit of jelly in these to give it a bit of a color. So they're not really toppers, although you can use them as toppers, as I remember using them. Yeah, I remember when they tried to trick us. This is such a wild time in the beauty industry. It wasn't just nail polish, it was makeup companies. It was just like everyone's saying, oh, it's holo. And then it wasn't. And then I made it my mission to like call every single brand out that did it. And we were just always disappointed. Just be honest. You just don't understand, you know? The ones that get it, get it. Most brands didn't get it. Forever 21 was one of them. So they released iridescent nail polish and wrote holographic in big letters on the front to try and procure the interested customers who were baited by the word holo. But unfortunately, they were tricked. Stolen valor indeed. So yeah, I had to set the record straight for my holo people out there and expose Forever 21 in a very overdramatic comedy video. What year was this? The year was 2017, I think. I remember still living in the condo. Anyways, there's nothing wrong with this nail polish. It's just not holographic. So it was just funny that like, why was everyone saying your shit's hollow when it's not? So I made my own brand and called it Holo Taco. The only part that's a lie is you can't eat this. It was 2017. Okay, perfect, yeah. I had to launch an entire brand just to correct everyone because everyone was just so wrong. I had to make it right. Did you sue? I called my lawyer and said, what grounds do we have? You know, this is emotional damage. Okay, I'm gonna put them up. They don't deserve to be down there. So you're going up there, forever 21, forever liars. Yeah, that's what I call false advertising. Imagine a full row of fake hollow polish. Not on my shelves. All right, that was so dramatic. Let's keep going. Oh, dollar store nail polish, question mark? I remember these. Okay, this is pure ice. Wait, is that dollar store or Walmart? Americans probably know this better, right? Pure ice. Does this exist currently? I'm pretty sure I got these at Walmart, but it might have been in the States Walmart. None of them are hollow. Actually, this one has one pigment that is hollow in it, mixed with some non-hollows. It's Walmart. Yeah, it's Walmart. Pure ice. I still have some pure ice. Are they still around? Ever want to de-stash? No, you can't take my nail polish away. Excuse me, I am a collector. De-stash. I don't think so. Stop trying to come for my nail polish. I will keep it forever and ever. Forever on my shelves. Even the Forever 21. They're not still around? I don't think so, but I don't really shop other brands. Okay. You don't even look. Like, I will go to Shoppers Drug Mart or Walmart and just like look. Just like, what's around these days, you know? They're discontinued? Oh, okay. RIP to pure ice. I guess it wasn't pure enough. Maybe they melted. You know, that's climate change for you. Okay. The pure ice melted, and now it's no longer available. RIP. I only had these 3. I think I just bought them out of curiosity. It was fine. Sounds like a drug? It kind of does sound like a drug. It kind of sounds like pure like crystal meth is what they're trying to say. No? No one else thinks that? Just me? Just me and the other chatter. That's okay. I like interesting brand names that like maybe some people misinterpret another meaning, whether that was intentional or not. Like pure ice, yeah, give me that good shit. Like back when we had hollow powder, and I'd be like, give me that pure, uncut, 100% hollow. Yeah, okay. You get it, Christine. You made drug jokes. Okay, next I have British people, I summon you. British, English people, those of you who've known Mr. Beyyyn M, Mr. Beyyyn, who is he? Let me know. Nail paint by Beyyyn M, which I'm pretty sure is from London. Yes, I am correct. It says Beyyyn M Cosmetics Limited, London, in the UK. Okay, I believe I got this somewhere on a website that happened to carry Mr. Beyyyn, but it's uncommon in North America. Is that correct? Very uncommon. But at least the shades I have are quite glittery, a little jelly. Could almost use them as toppers. Is Beyyyn a country? Does Barry have tea? So what is Beyyyn for the UK people? Everyone else, shh, be quiet. Only UK people can speak. This is like equivalent to what in North America if you had to pick a brand? Are these available at your local drugstore or no? Am I wrong? Is this like what you guys think of as indie or no? Sounds like you're saying Beyyyn. No, Barry M, because he didn't want to reveal his last name. He's not going to give us his full government name, okay? He's a smart chatter, like Lori C. Smart chatter, not like Emily Foster or Carrie Marshall. Hi, I'm Rachel. That's a good one though. Not the full government name. Your dad's name is Barry. Is his last name M? It's not an indie. It's a drugstore. Okay, so Beyyyn is a, I think, more commonplace nail polish brand that you can find in the UK in general drugstores, right? Yeah. But to North Americans, we've like never really heard about it, or like maybe. But I remember finding it and I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna buy some of these. So I did. So anyways, I have 5. I just wanted to know what nail polish was like in British. Emily Foster, huh? What do you mean? That's not your government name? That's what it says. You better be careful there. The government's watching. And by government, I mean me. Barry, Sir Barry. Just so you know, my name is not Griffin Monkey. Oh, I thought it might be. Christine, did you talk about your earrings? No. Do you want to talk about them? They can hear you. It is, excuse me, hair. I think it's Swarovski. It's just like, has tiny little diamonds around and then kind of like a ruby inside. I mean, it's not real, it's fake. But I thought it kind of matched the red here. I don't know. That's it. I got them, I'm pretty sure from Swarovski, like a while ago. So I don't know if they're there. Isn't that Sabrina's boyfriend? Who, Swarovski? The cubic zirconia dealer? Oh, you mean Barry M. Wait, what's his name? Barry K. And I don't know if they're dating anymore. Have you listened to the song Taste? Okay, next. Who remembers when Sephora had nail polish? They don't anymore, or not really. Sephora used to have a giant like nail section that was like a whole centerpiece in their stores. I remember going in high school. And they had their own in-house brand, not the Sephora brand, but they called it Formula X. Do you remember these? Formula X. Oh my God, this would not go down well today in the era of Twitter becoming X, now that I think of it. So it's a good thing that they're like, they got out of there before that happened, you know what I mean? Now they're like not accidentally associated. But this was Sephora's in-house brand. They made their own nail polish and they made so many of them. I only have like 8 of them, but I remember walking into Sephora and they had so many options. They had cremes, but they also had a bunch of not cremes, which intrigued me so much. I distinctly remember like going in to look at the nail polish. But now I don't associate Sephora with that at all because I don't even think they carry any. If they have some, like they might have like a random Chanel or like a Deborah Lipman and like that's it. They definitely don't have a whole section like they used to. I don't know why. It's so sad. I just have to guess that they chose to focus on their color cosmetics more, like their makeup stuff, because they have Sephora collection makeup, but they stopped doing all their nail polish. I'm just gonna guess the margins were better on powder color cosmetics. Just a wild guess. I used to buy Formula X at TJ Maxx. Maybe when they started clearing out, they went to TJ Maxx. But there was a time when it was like, oh, let's go to Sephora for nail polish. And then, I don't know, they were just like, didn't make it a priority anymore. But that's okay. You know who has nail polish now? Ulta. And like 500 of them are gonna have Holo Taco very soon, so. I do what I can do, you know? It's for the cause, it's for the cause. Seemed like a lot of people open them in store. Yeah, don't do that. I swear to God, I will find you and your government name. If you start opening and playing with Holo Taco bottles in an Ulta store, okay? No, Simply will come after you. I will ground you. You won't be allowed to chat. I will ban you from the chat. Moderators will know. Don't do that. I swear to God, if I see those little 10-year-olds making smoothies with Holo Taco, mother's coming. Mother is coming. Yeah, they don't have testers actually, and that's why. And that's not my decision. That's like the stores, and it makes sense to not have testers. The children just ruin everything, you know? So for nail polish, there's no testers. But you can look in the bottle. Any tips for applying devil's advocacy? You mean advocate? Yes. I find the Crowley formula a bit tricky. Every polish, I'm gonna try a skinnier brush. You could try that. I do think the wider brush, Steven, is probably still not the issue, but if you wanna thin it out a little bit, because you prefer it to be slicker, because you wanna work re-stroking it a couple times, then you can add some nail polish thinner to it. Like this. Nail polish thinner, don't use nail polish remover, it will ruin it potentially. But yeah, I think with Devil's Advocate, the trick is just to do the least amount of swipes. Don't keep stroking over the same area or else you're gonna start to like pick it up. And it's okay if the first coat looks a little bit uneven. It always, with the Crowley formula, that's always happens. The second coat should even it out very nicely. And you can do a bit of a thicker coat on the second coat. But I say keep the first coat thin, even if it looks uneven. Add a little bit thinner if you prefer. New stream idea, visiting Ulta stores and scaring the people using the polish. That'd be so hilarious, but I couldn't do that live without, you know, liabilities. So I don't think I could ever do that live. Yeah, we will be ready. I hope my Ulta has it. Me too. There will be a store locator coming out soon-ish. In the next week or two, we hope, there will be a store locator that you should be able to use on the Ulta website, as well as something that links from our website, the Holo Taco website, that tells you which Ulta stores will be carrying Holo Taco. And by carrying Holo Taco, I mean just the 35 polishes that are currently on the website. To be clear, Ulta will not have our Birthstone collection that's coming out next Saturday. And they also won't have like glow in the dark taco, crack taco, or anything other than the 35 kind of like classic core shades, or we've decided. Okay, I'm gonna read the Formula X shade names. So this one was called Hera. Oh, and this was like, it kind of gives me crushed holo vibes. I see, but it's a bit different. I see some scattered holo, and then I also see a tiny bit of light gold glitter, but like very micro. Sorry, it's There you can kind of see on the flare. Kind of a neutral, gives me Holo Barista vibes. This one's called Love Chemistry. This looks exactly like an Essie polish that I don't think I have, but I know it exists. Oh, I have the other one. I have the blue version, but I swear I have this in an Essie polish too. So it's like got light pink hex glitters and gold glitters, and Essie has a very similar thing, but it's light purple and light blue. But I swear I've seen this exact formula from Essie. It's like such a common mix. Or who else had it? Koki also had it. Is that over here? Sometimes I'll notice the same thing and I'll be like, oh, I've seen this before. Oh, interesting. Oh, I found it. Okay, so the ratio of the shimmer looks a little bit different. This one has a little bit more of the gold shimmer, but look. They both have very similar kind of light pink glitters mixed with a more of a micro shimmer, like a metallic shimmer, not an iridescent one. But they're very, very, very similar. Sorry, I don't have my macro camera because it blocks this camera when I'm standing up here. But yeah, I'm like, oh, I've seen that before. Okay, so specific, I know. So that one was Love Chemistry. I have some crumbs. This one is Athena, kind of like sort of crushed hollow vibes. I'm not even sure what the color is because it's separated a bit, but it's a bit darker, a bit greener. Well, that one's kind of pretty. Singularity. This actually reminds me of something that I won't speak on, but it does have a bit of a micro shimmer. Not the super powerful one, but you can kind of see, right? But like that was fun. This was fun. Sephora, why did you quit me? And then this is another micro shimmery one that is neutral, which I'm sure people love. So it's kind of this neutral, but then it has a tiny bit of a blue micro shimmer in it. Super fun to get that underglow effect. And then I had cremes, which definitely I used a lot and need to be shaken. But I have a gray creme that I loved. Me loving gray cremes and then releasing duct tape gray. There was a royal blue. That one has a tiny bit of shimmer, so that's actually not a creme, I lied. And then this was kind of a pale, sort of lime, sort of chartreuse green, which I used a lot. And if you have deep Simply core knowledge, then you will remember alligator green scaled gradient. My first video ever on my other channel. I used this. Aww. That's so funny. Wait, do I have the Quo nail polish? I think I had to throw it out. It was just like way too far gone. But I use this. It looks like asparagus pea. Mine's usually brighter. What an old relic, I know. Alligator green scaled gradient nails. What a titleist I am. You know, that's how I'm so successful. It's actually my titles. For all those people who were asking last week, how do you get successful or become an entrepreneur? It's just, you know, really good titles like that one. Memories. Yeah, so I'm keeping this one forever, even though I think it's like half used. Oh yeah, I can see it's half used. Look, it's actually down to there. Let's see if I can open it. One thing I didn't like was the caps, but it's okay. We forgive them because they're gone now. R.I.P. Oh wow, she is used. She's a little sticky, but she could easily be revived, no problem. See how she's stringy? But there's still half left in the bottle that without a doubt I could add some thinner and use her again. I will say, just based on my eyes though, I do think this has faded, because I do remember this being more green, like not super green. It was always kind of a lightish chartreusey limey, but I actually think it faded more, which is very possible with some cremes, especially ones that are like proxy neons, like not actually neon, but they're close. Some of these pigments just fade over time with exposure to light or just life. Exposure to life itself, we all just fade over time, you know, like it's inevitable. Nail polish revival stream. I want to do that. That is on my to-do list, but so is unpacking. So we will put all the Formula X's away. Should I put them here because they're like kind of a core memory? Yes, I should. I'm gonna put them right beside Holo Taco. And then it's like we'll have both been in a big beauty store. No crying in the club, okay? Thanks. Ugh, I wish I had a few more just to fill that up, but I kind of like that, just like just pop them there. Here, I'm done. Here you go. Can you take that from me? Thank you. Okay, what's next? Where did I buy these? Spa Ritual. Okay, I have a question. Anyone recognize these? Is it Spa Ritual or is it spiritual? Like, is it, it's my spa ritual drinking cucumber water on ice? Or is it, I'm so spiritual, I love crystal energy? Which one? The spa is bolded, so maybe it is two separate words. I don't know where I got these. Maybe from like a spa. They look familiar. So I obviously got this one for the weird color, and this one just looked like a nice brown with a shimmer. Kind of gives me like fairy tale vibes, but not magnetic. But yeah, I don't think this one was super common. I'm pretty sure I got it in like a salon that I never actually got anything done at, but I just like saw them on the side and I was like, oh, I'll take two of those. Yeah. Do you have any Sinful colors? Yes. I'm gonna unbox those next. I have a bunch of them. Okay. Sinful. Where are your colors? I threw them in this bag because they were on top of some stuff earlier. Ooh, okay, we're gonna, guess what I also have? I have Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner? What? I bet you didn't know that Kylie Jenner made nail polish, or maybe you did because she's like made literally everything under the sun. She's probably made lumberwood, you know? You just haven't heard of it yet. We're gonna go through Sinful colors right after I pee, right after this quick message from whatever ad decides to play. So fill up your tea, refill your water, and I will BRB. Don't go anywhere. I still expect you to work today. She's back. She's back to check on you. How you doing? You got a refill? You got an Alfad, like for Christmas? Time to flex. What are you flexing? Your sweet personality, silly munchkins. Why Simply stop posting her gym content? Just wondering. It was fun to watch. I don't know. I just felt like some people were weird. And everyone kind of goes in and out of like wanting to show that, I guess. I don't know. I just, And then from a more practical standpoint, I could not keep up with managing that many accounts. Because when I get really into doing something, like I was really into like editing workout videos. After doing that for like almost a year, I realized how much time I was spending doing that. And as fun as it is, it's like, is that the best use of my time? And you should be able to do things like just for fun, just because it doesn't make money. Like, I made $0 from Simplynailogical, but like that wasn't my goal either. It was just fun. And I don't always think you should only do things for money, but it was just like adding up to like a lot of time that's being spent editing the things. And like I'm obviously not gonna hire an editor to work on my account that doesn't generate anything. Like it just doesn't make any sense. So I just was like, okay, I need to stop this and refunnel my other efforts into other things that like I do need to actually work on and are, you know, a little bit more critical. So yeah, that's all. So it wasn't really just one reason, but it was kind of a lot. Fern, Sinful Colors is the first polish I collected. I didn't know they were Kylie Jenner's. They're not, but they did a collab. Sorry, let me clarify. There goes you becoming a fitness influencer. I know, so sad. You know, you can't do it all. You cannot do it all. You can do some of it. You can do most of it. You can do both of it. That's my talking point from the like education, but also creative outlet, which I still do believe in. But if you find yourself a content creator or like, you know, you run a business based on making content, it's much easier to focus on like one niche of content, because the second you try to make like this content for this very specific thing, and then you also try and do this, and then you also do this, and then you also do this, you can't keep up. And inevitably, one of those avenues is going to be more successful than another, probably. It'd be really like a crazy coincidence if they were all equally successful. But sometimes it's fun just to diversify, and then other times it's strategic to diversify, see what's working. But then once you figure that out, maybe you do need to funnel more of your time into what is working, if it is your goal to make it your job. If it's not, and you're just like doing this for fun, then do as many things as you want at the same time. Hello, congrats on the Ulta drop. Thank you, MSGG90. Wondering if Love Spell and Red Flake Taco will be restocked. So Red Flake Taco for sure, because it's a seasonal and it's gonna come back in November along with the other seasonals, like Favorite Sister, Overshadowed, Foiled Again, Sacrificial Lacquer. Yeah, I believe that's all the holiday seasonals. Am I missing one? Love Spell, we're having issues finding a pigment that's close enough. And this is kind of the problem for specialty pigments that just makes it more challenging for us to restock or keep things in stock. We've done a pretty good job at most things. So people don't always think like that's happening, because like we've just been actually really good. Shout out to the team and the product supply chain team. But occasionally, yeah, like there's things we just can't really prevent, and I don't want to make a polish that doesn't really look the same. Like it has to be close enough. There is always a batch variation, but I feel like we just haven't found it that still meets it, so. How rude of pigments, I know. I'm a Canadian curlers, exactly. Okay, did I miss anything when I was gone? Sorry. Welcome to the Menchie Gang. Turn your mic off. I did. Nobody heard me pee. All right. Sinful colors. I'm gonna bring this. I'll just move this so I can stand more in the middle. Here we go. Do you have any sinful colors? I have a lot. So this is drugstore nail polish, right? Do we all agree? And I remember them having done collabs with quite a few people. Like I remember they collabed with Candy Johnson, like the beauty guru, OG beauty guru. I believe that collab was probably like 6 to 8 years ago, if I'm guessing. It was, you know what, it might have been more like 10 years ago, because I don't actually have it, but I just remember that they did that, but I don't have it. They also collabed with Beyyyn Rexa, I think, Beyyyn Rexa, and a few other celebrities over the years. Not that I have those, but just my brain is like remembering. And Sinful Colors collab with Kylie Jenner. Do you remember this? Look, there's like a plastic label on top that says Kylie Jenner. It's such a official collab. I remember taking a picture. Oh my God, bonus points to anyone in the Simply Discord who can find this. Did I post this on the internet? I'm pretty sure I did. I remember walking into a Rexall, not a Shoppers Drug Mart, but Rexall, another drugstore we have in Canada, seeing the Sinful Colors display with Kylie Jenner, and she was going like this. Like her like elbows were like this. And I remember thinking how awkward it looked. So I took a picture in front of it like this. And Ben took the picture. Does anyone remember this? I must have posted it. I guess it was on stories, so it's like gone now. I'll never find it. That's so 2015 Kylie Jenner. It probably was 2015 Kylie Jenner. It could have been 2015 or 2016. Because it was like just when I was getting started on my channel. I remember being at work at Statistics Canada, and Ben and I on our lunch break would sometimes go across the street to like eat Subway or just walk around the drugstore because we were bored waiting for lunch to be over. And then I saw Kylie Jenner X Sinful Colors. I was like, what is this? So I bought a bunch and took a picture looking like her. Okay, maybe I'll take some advice from her, and the next time I have to make photos or I have to do a photo shoot for like headshots or whatever for Ulta, I'll go like this. 9 years ago, I was in grade 4. Oh my God, did you learn trigonometry? What did they learn in grade 4? I have no idea. Geometry, not trigonometry. That's more high school. How did you and Ben meet in school, not work? So let's go through all the Kylie shades. So I have Kylie shades, and I also have scented nail polish. Who remembers? But let's find all of Kylie's. Do you think she still uses them? Kylie Jenner X Sinful Colors. I remember looking at the marketing for this
and seeing her like extremely long acrylic looking nails and being like, When she goes to her nail tech, are they doing this or are they doing like acrylic and gel stuff? You know what I mean? But that was just an example of a celebrity doing a collab for a product that I don't really think they use themselves. I could be very wrong, but just based on observation, speculation, looking at her nails, I didn't get the impression that she was regularly applying regular nail polish. I think she had like very long acrylics or something. So yeah, she had, what were her shade names? Cocoa Nuts, spelled K-O-K-O. That's so Kardashian of you. Cloud 9 with a K. Mischief. It's kind of like mischief. Mischief. It also says King Kylie under all of them. I guess it was the King Kylie collection. Mischief King Kylie. Slay Gray. Slay Gray. Slay Gray! It's gray with a tiny bit of shimmer. How Creative with a K. True Color with a K. How many times can they use a K? Let's see. Creme de la Creme with a K. Oh my God, you need to see this to believe it. Guys. Commando with a K. Kryptonite with a K. Wow, is that it? I was hoping for more Ks. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know, my favorite's Cocoa Nuts. And my favorite, Cocoa Nuts. Did people go nuts for this? I can't remember. This was the like 2015 King Kylie teal hair era that I did not understand because I was like 27. So it was not an aesthetic or an appeal that interested me because I think it was targeting like 17-year-olds. It was targeting people like 10 years younger than I. But you let me know, people who are now 25, were you into the King Kylie aesthetic? Did you copy her? Did you want to be her? And please tell me that that's still not the case. As your mother, that's still not the case with a K. Please tell me. Katie with a K, are you okay? No, absolutely not. She had more than one collab with them? Oh my God, she did. Wow. She was the it girl back in the day. For a certain age range, yeah, not really for me. People at school did, but I was watching you. Yeah, I can't imagine someone's is like they're obsessed with Kylie Jenner, but also Simplynailogical. Like those are not the same person. Christine with a K. I should have been renamed. Chris, where are you? I could have been in the Kardashians. Christine with a K Kardashian. Was it cringy with a K? All right, I'm gonna put King Kylie on my shelf, but she's gonna go up here. So sinful. She's been so sinful, we're gonna put her all the way up here. I don't even think I made a video with them. I just bought them. Fuck, the influence worked on me. Fuck. I remember people going wild for the lip kits while I was in high school. I remember that too. And that was when I started YouTube. And that's when people started pointing out that I had small lips. It's all her fault. Because I literally never thought about it. And my lips have been the same my entire life. Tea. You shaded them a lot. Did I? I feel like Ben did it more than I did. I don't really care. You never made a video about them, but you would frequently mention the collection with a K. Did I? But like, when was I mentioning it? Because I wasn't streaming back then. Small lips look good. I think what you're born with fits your face the best. Yeah, I wish we all thought that, but we don't. I'm gonna hydrate my small lips. Don't mind me. Lemons. Oh, in the makeup video. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what is this? What is this? Discord? Is that the original ad? That's totally the original ad. The King Kylie collection. Guys, I was in it this whole time. You didn't even know. Damn. I even had purple hair. Look, those are the colors. I just pulled them off the shelf. That's crazy. Wow. Times are so wild. Discord is so quick. Times are so wild. Christine is so king. Yeah. Okay, so I have some other basic Sinful colors. By basic, I mean they weren't a collab. Or wait, this one says Pride on it. Do I have more of those? That's weird. I have one that says Pride. It says Sinful colors, #Pride. Where's the other colors? Where's the rainbow? I guess I only got this one. I have just a plain black, which I used in the What's the Best Black video. And then we'll get to the scented ones, but I'm just trying to separate them. Oh wait, I have one more Pride one. Why is it a light blue? Okay. They're gay, yes. I have 2 gay polishes. Really, I was hoping for 7. At least 7. Come on now. This one's not gay. Wait a second. Where is it? Gay. Not gay. Okay, just so we're clear. Okay, I'm gonna put these polishes up here. And I just have a random purple, random blue, another random blue, this was probably when I was shopping in my drugstore era, you know? Like, I would just go to the drugstore, forget what polishes I had at home, and just buy more of the same color. Because I was like, oh, that's pretty. And then, like, you forget, you know? It happens. It's fine, you know? And I also have some glitters. I have a bar glitter. Take this one out to the bar. And a multicolored, not holographic glitter, but like a kind of a larger hex that has different colors in it. And then this is a bar glitter, like tiny little lines. It's called Tinsel Time, and this one's called Pride. Oh, this is Pride. And then, who remembers Hypnotic Transforming Top Coat? So I did make a video on this, and it was called like, what did I call it? Like chaotic top coat, something like that. I don't think that's what it is. I think I made the thumbnail look like a Cheetos nail. Yeah, that's for sure what I did. I thought I had a yellow one though. That was like the point. Scented. Chaotic with a K, yeah. It's, okay, so this is, they also call it spotted or spotting or fluid nail art, fluid polish. There's a few different words people will use, but it's basically has ingredients in it that make it like get disrupted once it hits another layer of polish. So like you paint it over and then it creates these little bubbles. It looks like a bubble effect almost, like when you put oil and water together and you get a bunch of little a bunch of bubbles, that's what these toppers look like. So they're called Hypnotic Transforming Top Coat. It just looks like a solid color in the bottle, but it's like a weird topper that kind of bubbles up. So I will find a picture because I feel like I cannot explain anymore. Sinful Colors Transforming Top Coat. I don't think they make any of these anymore. So it's like this. Yeah, so I had the red one. Where is it? Do they not have a picture? Like, that's not really, it's kind of like this. So it looks like a bunch of little bubbles. If I put Simplynailogical in there, nope. If I just put I don't remember what I titled it. Top coat bubble. You just scrolled by your thumbnail? Oh, did I miss my own thumbnail? Am I a dum-dum? Oh yeah, I did. I'm a dum-dum. This, okay? I just called it Magic Transforming Top Coat. But it looks like a nacho Cheeto. So it kind of does that weird effect. I will show you. Look at me, I'm so confused. See, it bubbles. It does like this weird thing, kind of like Crackle does. And it's actually the same advice. You gotta use like single light touch, very thin layers. Look at me, that was me like figuring out how to use it. I tried it on top of Holo. It didn't really work. You can't really see it. It doesn't work as well. I tried every combination. This was 6 years ago, 2018. Good Lord. Who is this YouTuber? I don't know. What a weirdo. She kept trying it. Holo trial number 5, she would not give up. It needed like a slick regular creme underneath for anything to work. And also I found the formula is quite sheer. So that's why I was crying. I'm so dramatic. I used it on a mat. That helped a bit because you could fuck up and then redo it. A decal, a decal, a decal. Oh wait, that one actually looked cool. Look, okay, not bad, right? If you do a little squishy squish. That's a real marble, but think my point was I was gonna try and make, ooh, that looks like Italian, like marble kind of. Oh yeah, and I made those. I forgot about those. That was a good look. That just happened by chance. Speaking of cracked taco, what's your favorite way combination to wear it? Over red is pretty sexy, pretty badass, like lava nails. Okay, then I did 8 million experiments and ended up making these nails into decals. I decided that was my favorite way to wear them, as opposed to just painting them on like this. But yeah, that was the Sinful Colors Hypnotic Transforming, what is this, Teleface? Hypnotic Transforming Top Coat, which I also have in a red somewhere, but I guess I misplaced it. But that's what these are. She got lost in the move, no! And the sparkles. I also have a glow in the dark Sinful Colors that has bats in it. Hello, Sophia, come collect your polish. They've all fallen to the floor. Bats on the floor. I'm gonna put these Sallies up to make a little more room. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, save the bats. Chris, I'm making a smoothie. Want any? Yeah. Give me some, thank you. The sound has been doubled. What do you mean? What are you talking about? It is? Why? Is it because when I lean over, you can hear the music? Maybe that's why. I'll turn it down. It's just so I could listen to music. But if you don't want me to listen to music and enjoy myself, that's fine. Just kidding. I think it's because I was leaning over closer to where the speakers are, so you heard the music in here as well as the computer. Okay. Last but not least, who remembers this video? Sinfully scented. Oh no. Taco Tuesday. Donut even. Pizza party. Chocolate cake. Cheese puff. And you know what? They all say avoid mouth contact for legal reasons. For legal reasons, avoid mouth contact. When are we getting a Holo Taco scented? Never. I did make a video on these and it was, is it food or nail polish? And I had some family members, if you recall, my sister Jen and brother Matt and Ben, smell test whether it was nail polish or food. Do we remember this? That was a good one in the kitchen. Yeah. Do they still smell? Okay, so the thing with scented nail polishes is that they should only smell like whatever they're intended to smell once they've dried and the lacquer ingredients have kind of evaporated off. You know what I mean? If you just open a bottle of wet liquid nail polish that's scented, it's just gonna smell like nail polish. Yeah, that just smells like nail polish. You should not just smell of your own free will. You have to paint it on a nail or a swatch stick, let it dry, let the lacquer type ingredients kind of evaporate up into the sky, and then sniff it, like a scratch and sniff. But to my recollection, like these didn't really smell good. I actually think the only one that I kind of liked was the donut one, maybe. Donut even, because it kind of smelled a little bit sweet, so like it was fine. But, oh, I missed this one, cookies and cream. There was a cookies and cream one. I adore the smell of nail polish. Guys, you're not supposed to smell nail polish regularly, like for fun. It's for painting your nails, not smelling. Is it bad that I like the smell of polish? Yes, Carla. Stop. Stop smelling nail polish for no reason. Some of you need an air purifier or to open a window. The hell? Petra, I once made the mistake of taking a deep sniff of scented nail polish remover. That was a bad move. Remover? Now you're just huffing acetone, guys. You gotta calm down there. I like licking wet polish that's almost dry. Some of y'all need therapy. And just watching my stream won't cut it, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna put these cursed scented Sinful colors on the shelf. Uh-oh, I'm running out of hands and spaces. I'm gonna have to carefully put Sally back here. Ride, Sally, ride. So I can fit these Sinful colors. There we go. The pizza party. That one was the most disgusting. I do remember the pizza party being like, ugh, like throw up worthy. Not to be dramatic, but you know, dramatic. Okay, I just have to carefully move over some Sallys because we're running out of room. We're running out of room. You know what the problem is? Don't fall, Jesus Christ. It's these ones, these weird Crayolas. I'm just gonna give you some ASMR. So we can line these up a little better. Yeah. Very nice, very nice, good job. These are the Sesame Street and Crayola shades that we looked at last week. Okay, look how much more organized that is. Get into formation, ladies. Let's go. Got my 2 Pacific blues. All that drugstore lore. All right, this should afford me enough room. I'm totally gonna do this at Ulta. Right? When I notice, like the first store I go into, which will probably be the meet and greet store to be honest, in Clark, New Jersey, I will be reorganizing all of my shelves. And if anyone puts a Holo Taco in the wrong section, I will ask for the security footage and come and correct you. You don't fuck with Simply or Holo Taco. Simply sets up every Ulta, imagine. I'll just like show up and be like, do you guys need any help with the planogram? You know, the toppers go on one shelf after the cremes. Okay, it goes cremes, toppers, linears, specialty. Okay, top and base coats on the top with 1 coat black and non-milky white, circuit breaker, flaky Holo Taco, because those are the classics, the essentials if a customer asks. It's been so exciting seeing a couple chatters, or like in my comments, I'll see someone say, oh my God, I work at Ulta. I'm so excited to unpack this planogram. I think someone commented that on Instagram yesterday. And I'm so excited for those people because they know. So when they do it, or you know, if it's ever in their daily activities of doing business that they like do talk about nail polish to customers, like if they're ever asked, they know. They're like, oh yeah, Holo Taco, and they just know about it. They don't need to look it up. I'm so excited for the people who have seen this channel, have been here, you know, whether casually or for a long time now, and they get to like now have it at their job. It's kind of exciting because it's kind of like the meeting of like different worlds that maybe you wouldn't have expected. So it's so cute. And if there's anyone who's working at Ulta, one of the Ultas that are gonna get Holo Taco, I thank you so much in advance for like caring about the brand and like having that different type of appreciation and maybe being excited to talk about it or look at it or keep the shelves looking nice, you know? I just think it's super fun. Very exciting. So, you know, if you work at Ulta, let me know in the chat. It would be so fun to sell. It would be. I used to work as a cosmetician at Shoppers Drug Mart, which is, there isn't really an equivalent. It's like a nicer Walgreens, I guess, is the closest equivalent. But in Shoppers in Canada, they have a beauty boutique. So there's a little more high-end stuff where there's like Vichy face cream and shit. But they also had a nail polish section. Not that they had any fancy nail polish, it was always just drugstore. But when I was 15 to 17, it's right before I left for university, 15 to 17, I worked as a cosmetician, which was so fun because customers would be like, oh, I need a perfume for my girlfriend. Or a woman would be like, oh, I need a sunscreen that also is anti-wrinkle. Or I'm looking for a very specific Red Earth blush. Red Earth was a brand, RIP. And I would know it all because I would love to study up on it, especially if it was like blush or eyeshadow related. I was really into eyeshadow colors or like palettes you could get or skin creams. So I would like learn all about it and get really excited to talk about different brands to customers. And I feel like I pretended like like everything I was saying was like such useful information, and then I think back and I'm like, I was literally like 16 and there was like 40-year-olds coming in just needing a Christmas gift. Like I probably talked way too much. But anyways, I feel like I appreciate the excitement is what I'm trying to say. When you're excited about the product that's on the shelf, because like you know about it, you tried it, you want to tell people about it. So I hope that it's a fun time for those who do happen to work at Ulta and get excited about Holo Taco. What do you do for work? Yeah, I sell Holo Taco at Ulta. That's it, that's all I do. Unofficial ambassadors, yeah. How would Holo Taco fans that work at Ulta stop themselves from spilling all the Holo Taco lore? I'd just go on and on. Yeah, good question. I don't know, right? Because like it'd probably be really overwhelming to tell an unsuspecting normal customer all about like, oh my God, and then there's like the detectives and like, did you hear about her birthday sheet? I can't believe she did that for October. And they'd just be like, ma'am, I need a top coat, I think. Ma'am, this is an Ulta. It's like, yeah, and Holo Taco's here now, so. It's all very exciting. I'm excited to hear people's stories about selling them or seeing it, and even just customers like taking pictures and, you know, anyways. That was some Butter London that I just put up on the shelf, and now I just kind of have some assorted brands, so nothing in particular. This is definitely drugstore. No, dollar store. I meant to say dollar store. Dollar store, Billy, that says gel, that's not gel. Yeah. Bought that for a dollar store nail polish review video. I have some NYC, New York City. I have some Rimmel London, just random kind of one-off shades. I have this that I can't read. It just says S. Don't know. And I have Cult Nails, which doesn't exist anymore, RIP. And then I have El Corazon with an O with an accent. I believe I only have 2 of these. So yeah, just assorted bottles that I only have like a couple of that I will throw up. My dad wandered into the office and saw your collection on the TV. He's very impressed by the wall. Hi, Jade Diaz dad. You want your nails painted? Rimmel London is good stuff. Is it? I only have like 1 or 2. How do I find out if Holo Taco's in my Ulta store? Soon. In the next week or 2, there will be a store locator that you can use on the Holo Taco website, because we're gonna add something, or the Ulta website to figure out which Ulta stores will be carrying Holo Taco. So that'll be in a couple weeks. When it's up and working, I will announce it. I'm sure detectives will find it before I announce it. But when it's up, I just want to make sure everything like makes sense, and then I will share that it's up. But I expect that to be up in the next couple weeks, so very, very soon. And that's because the next couple weeks is when it goes on the physical shelves. So you're gonna need to know where to go. You're gonna need to know where to drive across America. It will be in approximately 500 of their stores, which is a lot and like so much to unpack. I should help them. Like, hey, you guys need any help? I'm really good at unpacking. I've been doing it for months. It'd be also interesting to see if there's more Simply fans in the wild for those that go to Ulta. Yeah, you see anyone else like at the Holo Taco shelf, you'd be like, hello. Just see if they say anything. If they don't understand, then they'll just be like, walk away. But if they say holo back, you just made a friend. I make friendship dreams come true in stores now. Oh, okay, I'm standing up here. You can't see me. Where'd she go? Simply disappeared. Be like, hey, what's your username? That's such a personal question, Cinnamon. I have yet to meet a Simply Holo Taco fan in the wild. Really, Katie? Maybe you should try leaving the house. It usually happens like this, and this is based on your stories, your accounts. People will, in the wild, notice someone's nails, right? And maybe they're like, oh, that looks really familiar. That looks like a Lunar Unicorn Skin Perisocial combo or something. And then they'll be like, hey, I like your nails. And then the other person will be like, thanks. And decide whether they want to end the conversation. But then the other person will be like, this might be a really weird question, but like, is that Holo Taco? Like, oh my God, it is. And there, you just found a friend, okay? But you have to be brave enough to ask in the first place, which I know is the hard part. We finished one row. That's how it goes. That's how all your conversations happen. Do you think you'd ever have a contest where subscribers could go on a tour? No. We'll probably never do that, to be honest. Too many insider secrets. And it's just like not really that glamorous. You know what I mean? There's nothing glamorous about manufacturing plants. That's how I made a bestie in college. There you go. I spoke about Holo Taco coming to Ulta to my business pupils to discuss extension strategies. What? And a few of the pupils said they used to watch you. What do the pupils think of our expansion strategy for new customer acquisition? Let me know. I expect the essay on my desk by Monday. Oh, listen, during COVID, I went into Ulta and the worker complimented me on my nails and asked if they were Holo Taco. He mentioned watching you.
Well, Allison, that employee is surely very excited right now. Okay.
I found Russian nail polish. The legendary dance legend. This is called Dance Legend. It is Russian nail polish, or at least that's my understanding. Nope, yep, there's a bunch of Russian on the back, so Simply is not incorrect. You probably can't really read that, but I remember having Sveta Sanders help me get them. Shouts out wherever you are, Sveta. We love you, girl. She helped me get these because their website was only in Russian. They didn't have a translate to English. And if I used Google Translate this webpage to English, it wasn't working for the full checkout. It just broke. At least 8 years ago, it wasn't working. So I literally couldn't order them. And then you also couldn't ship to Canada at the time. So I got Sveta Sanders, which was a big Russian nail artist. Yeah, she's a real one. Helped me. And she was using Google Translate to communicate with me in email. Because I would write in English and she would put it into Google Translate, and she kind of told me this back through translating it and telling me this. And I also learned that in Russian, on your keyboard, if you do a happy face, think of doing a happy face in the 90s, right? A colon, right? The 2 dots, and then a parentheses, right? Or a bracket. In Russian, they'll do multiple brackets right after, so it's super happy. So I started doing that back, just a bunch of brackets. Let's do a smiley face with 10 chins, basically. Yeah, they do that. So I remember learning that was kind of part of how they spoke in, this type of fucking code, whatever you call this. There you go, see? Shouts out to Sveta. We're happy she got me Dance Legend nail polish 8 years ago. I appreciated it so much. So this was also fluid nail polish. Same concept as Sinful colors, but I'm pretty sure Dance Legend came first, and their formulas were so much better and more opaque and weren't as sheer, which you don't want when you're doing a special effect topper. It's if cracked taco shell was too sheer, it doesn't work. That off-white polish that was supposed to be a white crackle polish. Remember? We did that on stream, so that's recent lore. This Off-White brand, designer, whatever, is a white crackle polish, but it's sheer. So it just looks like soggy fucking toilet paper, okay? Some of the Sinful colors, the bubbly top coats were also kind of sheer, but these ones were much more opaque. So I wanted the real shit from Sveta. Not that I've used them since I've made that video, but I still deeply appreciate it. So I have those in 4 colors, blue, black, red, and white. And then I have this random multi-chrome with linear pigment in it, I think. Kind of a grayish, it's got some purpley greenish movement to it, but I've definitely used almost half of it. Look at that. Yeah, this was specialty polish of the times. Gotta put her up there somewhere. Do not fall. Let's put her beside Barry M. This is
the international section. We should also put Rimmel London there. The not North America section. I have more Russian nail polish. Okay, here's another one. Here's some more lore. Now, these are hard to see because it's all black labeling, so that's not very helpful. Let me get the lightest bottle and show you. This is Mazura. Mazura is how I understood it. It's another Russian brand and they're all magnetic. At least the ones I have are all magnetic. So you can see there's some Russian there, then it doesn't really say anything else. But I got them because they had a wide range of magnetic shades, so it doesn't really look like that much in the bottle. But if you magnetize it, let's see if I have a wand lying around. Hello, is there a wand lying around? There's one. Yeah. Right? I mean, sorry, it's not the best demo to do it like this, but they're all magnetic. That one's kind of separated, but let's see if you can see. I really would need to shake the pigment up, but there, see? Blue and like a light blue. So they're all magnetic and they're all very dark. This black is not a magnetic. I think this was actually a jelly. Yeah, that's not magnetic. This is like a black, like jelly. But I have a bunch of these kind of darkish magnetic pigments from Russia. That's a pretty color. Look at that one. Let's see what that one looks like. Simply's not shaking it, but that's fine. Ooh, so the stripe is like that teal and the rest of it is dark. There's like some kind of red, some berry colors. I gotta shake them properly. It's like, yeah, I'd have to shake them. But got them all from Russia. And this was some of my first magnetic polish, maybe with the exception of the Essie polish that came out in 2012. Actually, I might have had this before. Can't remember the timelines. But Essie definitely did not have this many options, so I bought them all from Russia. Probably not from Russia. I can't remember if it was Sveta who helped me or there might have been a retailer where I got this from. But I think we're gonna have to make some space. I'm gonna have to clean a couple things around because I want these together with Dance Legend because they're like the same category. Yeah, Russian magic. Here, let's do this. Gotta clean up this side. And I can actually start putting things over here too, but I'm just scared. I was gonna kind of save these shelves because I think these two I still wanna use for Holo Taco, and then I was gonna put all my fun lacquer on top because it looks the most similar, so it's not gonna be as disruptive visually. We can't be visually disruptive now, can we? So let's move this like random spa ritual and Dunkin' Donuts, like no one cares about you. Just putting you there. Oh, sorry. Am I speaking out loud? Let's put you guys here, and then I can put the Russians there. Yes, yes. Don't fall. Do not fall. Oh, there's still more in this bag? Good Lord. Good Lord. Let's throw them here. Yeah, I kind of like that I have an international section.
So that's British. That's Walmart, so that's not international. But I have, other than Walmart and Forever 21, I have Beyyyn, Dance Legend, Missoura, and Butter London, which is not to be confused with Rimmel London. There's Butter London and then there's Rimmel London. And then let's get this one. Yeah, let's get that. Okay. Let me just finish these guys. And I found, okay, where's your childhood? Pick it off the floor. I just found it. Guys, you wanna go to Claire's after class? Can we go to Claire's after school? I really want the new butterfly clips or the new headbands. Okay, they also have this like pink polish with giant glitters. I only have one Claire's polish. It says US $5 or Canada $5.75. Wow. It's so wild to me. Okay, only 10% of people will relate to this. Actually, maybe a little bit more. Canada plus internationals. You know how our currency is different than America? Americans. The rest of the world has different currency than you, just so you know. And usually it's measured in relation to the US dollar. It's super common in Canada for like, if you go buy a book from a bookstore, if you look on the cover, it says like US $25, Canada $37.50 or whatever. And printing these prices like it's printed on this sticker made sense for some time, like 2 decades ago, when the dollar was more stable and Canada was like predictably X% more whatever than US dollar, or wait, it's the other way around. But it just cost that much more. But then like the dollar became equal and Canadians went crazy. They're like, what the fuck? I can get everything for like technically less money, which is the same amount of money. And then all of a sudden, like books just had the wrong price embedded in them. And Canadians went wild shopping in America. I was one of them. I bought a bunch of stuff from TJ Maxx and other department stores when that happened when I came to Florida. But I always wondered, like as a child, how it made sense that you would have book companies and nail polish companies like printing a price that fluctuates all the time. Like the Canadian dollar relative to the American dollar, just like any other currency relative to the American currency, fluctuates every fucking day. Just Google it. It's like goes up and down like by like a portion of a percent, right? But sometimes it's like way above and then sometimes it's equal. But they like print these in and I don't understand why. Have they stopped doing that? Because like they realized finally it made no sense and maybe there would just be a scan function that would like take the actual currency amount. It's crazy to me, I don't know. So, this was way back when it was only 75 cents more on a $5 item for it to be Canadian value. But I feel like that's definitely not true today. I feel like it'd probably be more like $7 and something cents relative to $5. So do you not pay what it says in Canadian or do you? Well, if the product is in Canada, like here, I'll give you an example. This Claire's polish says US $5, Canada $5.75. If they were selling this today and this product was in a US store, I would expect to pay $5. If the same thing was in a Canadian store, I would expect to be charged $5.75. 75 cents? What am I, Southern? The problem is, convert $5 US to Canada right now. How much is it? How much is 5 US to CAD? CAD. I'll wait 7 seconds. First right answer gets their government name read out on stream. Katie. $6.79. But this label manager says $5.75. So Claire's just lost the difference between $6.79 and $5.75. So Claire's would be better off selling in America than Canada for this sticker. Because the problem is, this is a fixed sticker. It doesn't fluctuate, but the exchange rate fluctuates every day. And not it being a mod. Whose government name I do have. But yeah. Anyways, I still don't understand why they print stickers that say American and Canadian dollars when it changes every day. One day I will have an answer, but I don't get it. I thought it was so stores couldn't set the price, the manufacturer does. Yes, the manufacturer does, but then it's set. And then if the Canadian dollar gets way worse, which means you need them to spend more to make up for it, then like you might end up losing money as a manufacturer because you're not charging enough for how bad the dollar is. Do you know what I mean? So like I just never understood. Do they change the stickers every year? It's so confusing. Okay. Another complication with cross-border sales. So I have this bag to finish. Let's put Claire's up though. My single Claire's polish that is basically childhood. I'm gonna put you up here. Childhood in a bottle. Yeah. This is literally an MBA course. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you want a class from me? I'll teach you about criminology. Teach you about the prison system. You wanna go? I could take you to prison. Meet you in the prison yard. We're doing nail polish. I'm sure someone who has an MBA probably has some answers to why they would permanentize, that's not a word. They would burn in prices that fluctuate every day into physical products. Maybe it's just because like they didn't have any better options, but I feel like today with technology, there's better options. Here, oh look, chatters are now giving examples of the Canadian experience. Probably the international experience too. Every single book I've had in my life has something like this. $24 US, but $33.99 Canadian. But the exchange rate fluctuates every day. So like, is this even fair? Sometimes you'd feel like you were being charged way more than the exchange rate. And sometimes it was less. Yeah, the fixed pricing. Why? Okay. Next I have Model's Own. Do they exist? Uh-oh, we have Hyper Gel Polish. Oh no, oh no, no, no. These caps say Hyper Gel. It's not gel, it's regular nail polish. Bad role model, bad role model. Okay, do we know Model's Own? Is this a British company? It says made in the EU. I kind of remember it being like a British thing, but maybe that was just branding because it's cool to be British or whatever. But actually, it doesn't really say. It doesn't say. It just says made in the EU. It's not very specific. What brand? Models, plural, own. You remember them? Wasn't that the $300,000 nail polish? Yes. So they made a $300,000 or something like that gold nail polish that was infused with real gold bits that we got at a luxury nail salon with Sophia in a video from a long time ago that I put on my main channel, if you do recall. Yes. So it was called the like $300,000 manicure or something. And it's because they claimed that the bottle of polish being used had gold in it. Not that your manicure itself was worth $300,000, but I think it's like the combination of the cap having diamonds or whatever added up to that. So yeah, they did that little stunt. They went out of business after my expose. Who? Model Zone? I hope not. All in good fun. But I don't think they're around anymore. Isn't it Models One or Models Own? No, it says Own. Like ONW. Like the Oprah Winfrey Network. Conspiracy theory. She shut it down. You get a nail polish, you get a nail polish, and you get a nail polish. Everybody gets a Models Oprah Winfrey Network nail polish. All right, we're gonna, let's put them over here. I used to use these to water marble with, or try to. That's why some of them are like half full and there's like paint on the caps. They're no longer in business, yeah. If we did an accounting, I know you'd have to go back and remember. If we did an accounting of all the polishes I've unboxed and count how many are no longer in business, I think you'd be kind of surprised to learn that it's probably around half if we're counting brands, not quantity of polishes that I have. But like, if I'm just like eyeballing stuff we unpacked, unpacked more with Menchie Gang last Sunday on that side, some more indies. I'm gonna say like half of the brands I own don't exist anymore. And that's just kind of a tough market, tough times, tough margins. Would be my non-MBA take. That's my Masters of Criminology take. Not enough holo. Add that to the list. That's reason number 4. Not enough holo. I am an archive. I am doing history for the future. By keeping all my nail polish forever, by hoarding it, yeah, I am becoming a museum of nail polish. I will keep all the brands that have come and gone, pay homage to them on my shelves, and I will continue to carry them on my shelves, even if they can't be purchased. Even the discontinued, retired Holo Taco shades, RIP, shouts out to Full Charge. It could have been your brat summer, but unfortunately nobody liked you before. Yeah, instead of simply sociological, I'm simply archaeological. Just a little lesson in historical nail polish anthropology. This is for the better of humanity. That's right, Shan. I will keep our future on course. Look how good, guys, look how much progress. It's looking so full. I need to do this, but this I want to do with Holo Taco. What are we gonna do with the Birthstones? There's 12. Fuck. I haven't even thought about that yet. I try and only worry about it when I need to, which will be next week, so. Suddenly looked up and the shelves were full. I know, see, we're working. Are you, Jessica? Where do I put the Birthstone polishes? I might, because this is my limited edition shelf, right? So I've got the birthday shades here, well, and here, because I put these ones with magnetics, but most of the birthday shades here, and then I've got Remix, Gala, Retro, Mixed Emotions, and then Julian, Sophia, Royalty that you can't see on that side. But I know I need to fill the next 2 shelves above, because anytime I film something vertical in the middle of my desk, there's 2 empty shelves and it just looks dumb. So I need to do that, but I just haven't decided. I don't want to put Birthstones like up there, because I feel like, I want them somewhere here, but then I don't want to, I'm not moving my cremes. This is staying. Toppers, excellent. Linears, looks good. Glitters, maybe I could like move some of these up. I might do that, but I strongly feel like limited should kind of be on top. Do you want to be on top? which some of them will end up being limited edition because we won't restock them anyways. So I guess that fits. But I just don't want to like put them up here, you know, I want them closer to me. Wait, I heard a thing. Next week, Birthstone. You guys are late because I already spilled all the tea at the beginning of stream. Yes. The Holo Taco Birthstone collection of 12 is coming out next Saturday. I gotta make a thumbnail. Should probably do that. I was waiting for my eyes to clear up a little bit more. Yes, guys, Birthstone, join us in the detectives on Discord. I know, like, they don't even appreciate all your hard work. The detectives have done it all. There's probably mood boards and mock boards. Check your emails on Monday. Yes, thank you, Amateur Nail Art. Here, let me pull you a little preview of what the Discord is up to. As long as it's rated PG. No naked shrimps now. Let's see what they've done. Oh, they're screen capping today's. I see. Okay, let's pull the most recent speculation from Ocean Neon's 12. Is that a reference to what we're releasing? Mm-hmm. Sparkling Surprise, the Jewel Heist Birthday Extravaganza. This is in the Simply Discord under the detectives desk, so shouts out to detectives. They're trying to figure out what is January. Wait, hold on. I can't navigate. I need to move this. What is January? That doesn't say. That says October. Come on. Come on now. Amethyst? The fuck is this? You think this is a clue? F, that could stand for February. March. Oh, you copped Ben's nails, and I'm screaming. Okay. Oh, who took that? I thought you couldn't see the color. What? April Diamond. Okay, I might have shown that one. Shh. Where's May? May. This is from so long ago. Literally called this one Emerald. Yeah, well, what if I wanted to throw you fucking off? June. Hello? You have nothing. You have nothing. July. Nothing. Try harder. August. Nothing. Period. Peridote. September. Sapphire, great guess. I don't know if this is it. I don't actually think that I've worn it. Wait, I did on Menchie Gang. I think I did. October, Tourmaline. Oh. November. Citrine / Topaz. Will people buy this shade? That's what I want to know. Will anyone buy November? Because it is kind of brown, kind of yellow. Will anyone buy it? We'll find out. Where's December? What is this? How do you even know that's December? I can't even read. Giant rocks, yes. And oop, okay, but in color. This is a pretty good collage, detectives. Oh, and these ones. Who wants the bedazzle? Yeah, which month do you wish you were born? That's the new game we're gonna play. And unfortunately, I only have 4 poll options still. So we won't be able to vote on stream, but maybe I could do them like quarterly. Quarter 1, okay, what's your favorite? I will buy November. Here, let's do a, before you've actually seen the shades, let's do a poll. What do you think you want to buy? I know you can't see me, I'm typing. What do you think you're going to buy before you've seen the shades, which you're gonna see them very, very, very soon. Just your B-Day month. Your B-Day month. All 12 birthstones. Everything but the ugly colors. Not applicable. HT doesn't ship. Don't wear. Polish. Okay, go, vote. Let's see. I'm kind of curious.
RIP to the ugly colors. Yeah, we just won't restock them. Cause you ugly. So excited for this collection, right on time for your birthday. It's on Tuesday. Ooh, October babies. So like the Birthstone collection is clearly like everyone has a Birthstone, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, like the color. But it's dropping in October because that's my birthday. So for my birthday, I wanted to do everyone's birthday, you know? No more collabing with my cats or Ben or my sister. It's with you. But what is ugly? Well, a G-toe pant. That is subjective. Some people think anything that looks remotely brown or yellow is ugly. Some people think lime green is ugly. I don't know. I don't think you need to be friends with those people, but they exist. And is October shade your favorite? It is one of my favorites, yes. I just think it was so needed and it's so obnoxious, but I fucking love it. Lime green is one of my favorite colors. That's so Brad of you, Marie. Gemstones are my least favorite colors. Catherine Frazier. What? What are your favorite colors? Gemstones is like such a broad reaching like concept that's wild to say you don't like gemstones. What do you like? Neutrals? Time them out. Okay, let's look at the poll. Let's see if this lines up to your behaviors on Saturday, next Saturday. What do you think you're gonna buy? 45% say all 12. Oh my Lord. Hope we made enough. 16% just your birthday month. Okay, it's all about you. 31% everything but the ugly colors. No! No! Respect to the ugly colors, okay? We have to support the ugly birth months. And 8% not applicable. She doesn't ship there, don't wear nail polish. Okay, it's wild. All of these results are wild. It's wild that almost half of you say, give me everything. A third of you are gonna skip the ugly colors. It's because of you that we have to retire things. Because of you. And 16% are just so committed to their birth month. They're like, no, that's all I'm doing. I respect when I was born. I respect my parents for having me during this month. And I respect my stone. You know, whether you, for better or for worse, I guess, whether it's your favorite color or not. I will say that I think we made August and November really fucking sexy or cool looking. Despite the color challenge, you know, I think they look really sick. So my sister swatched November because that's her birthday. And one of my other good friends' birthday is in November. So when I was showing it to them, they were like, oh, you made November look nice. And I was like, thank you. Let's hope the customers agree. She said November. I did say November, November. Remember, it's not the ugly color. I'm a July baby, but I'm so excited for August. So you're a ruby, but you want a lime green? Okay, well, I hope you're all getting excited then for your birth month.
Can we just, okay, I need to do this now before I don't do it. I'm gonna move Holo Taco around. It's been decided. I've unboxed enough. This whole shelf is like full now. This whole side, almost, essentially. So I'm gonna have to continue on the other side. But for now, let's go back to center. Go like this. Back to center, everyone. Put the toppers on top. I hear you, but I like them right here because I just feel like cremes and toppers are like so critical to reaching. When I do combos, I want them like right here. I don't have to stand up every time. My watch wants me to stand up more often, but you know, I don't need to listen to it. You can just hit dismiss. So I will just hit dismiss. But I do think I want the Birthstones to go here because I have Vacation and Chrome that I do think I'm just gonna kick out. Let's put this over here and give me this. Just a little quick Holo Taco reorg before I send you off to enjoy your day. Pretty please give us a clue for June. I already did. You just didn't hear it. Ooh! Oh no, Mac, what are you gonna do when you live in a shoe? Okay. I think I wanna move all of these up. I'm gonna have a bit of a blank space until we fully add Birthstone and then the holiday collection, which is later. Hold on, I'm just switching my lights. I'm blind. Okay, there. I hope June isn't pearl. It's not. We have too many whites. You know, we did Milky White Shimmer, Sugar Rush. So we're not doing that. Did something a little more pigment specific that just hit so well when I saw the prototype. And I was like, oh, yes, please. Okay, what am I doing? I'm moving limited edition up by 1. So I'm gonna put these boxes here. These are just regular black boxes. We're gonna go level +1, okay? Jessica, I recently learned, what did you learn? How necessary cremes are. They play the straight man in the Skittle Mania and give to the specialty polish just something to contrast with. Very, very good. That's why we will always have cremes. Always keep cremes in your catalog, okay? They're not the best, but they're needed. Okay, so this is a little tricky because I also want to transfer the boxes that are behind here. So I have to kind of pull out strategically. I'll just do it section by section. But I want the boxes at the back, right? So I'm gonna kind of go like this. Keep them all in order. That's why I like having open shelves to help me navigate the situation. Okay, so now I take Got Cake. Aw, my first birthday polish was Got Cake. And then Existential Crisis. This is just the box. It was like a teal box. And then Double Dare. That was the Wicked Sister duo. This is just the box though, but I just keep empty boxes. Don't judge me, so do you. So do you. And then I'm gonna put the polishes in front. Now my other birthday shades are down here, or the single birthday shade, the magnetic Cool Cat Mom. I left it with Xyler and Menchie the cat with the magnetics here. So I'm just gonna leave those there. I feel like that's fine. that's fine. But then I had Remix, which was in like dark indigo cartons. We've done so many fun cartons, but I will say they've been fun in color, like having a different color than black, but they haven't really, we haven't done anything as like cool designy, like other than maybe Julian's and Mixed Emotions, but I still find those very uniform in color. This was Gala, which was a gradient of whitish to blackish with some scatter holo. I will say the Birthstone carton is so cool because we knew we weren't doing a collection box just because 12 polishes, ridiculous to try and put in a box and then assemble the box and then waste so much money on a box that we never charged for. And then it hold up in shipping and then it take up way too much space. So we decided, no way. It would have just been a huge barrier to this. So we did a specialty carton that looks so good. Oh, and they're gonna stand out so well on here too. I am very excitée. Je suis très excitée. Ok, d'accord. On va faire... Jesus Christ. I'm gonna put this on here. Oops. Everything taco. All right. Okay. Gala. You can move over now. Sorry, I can't read your questions. Let me guess. No, I wanted a box. They would need a bucket or a trough, exactly. I keep all your cartons. Good, good. Did we have the carton on the chart? I don't think so. What made you decide on 12 birthday shades? The concept. Like birthstones, there's 12 months. Technically, there's more stones per month. People argue over like which stone is the better one, whatever. So I'm fully expecting that discourse on Saturday. But I wanted to do a birthday collection that was a birthstone collection. Actually, no, I wanted to do a birthstone collection, and then I was like, we should do that for my birthday, because then we get to celebrate everyone's birthday, and it's kind of like a collab, sort of, with everyone. And there's no other way that I would just randomly drop 12 polishes that are new in one big collection if it weren't for like this. Like, I wouldn't just arbitrarily decide, I feel like this collection should have 12 for no reason. I wouldn't do that. But for this, it was like, birthstones have 12 months. There are 12 months in a calendar year. There's nothing you can do about that. And when I was originally contemplating gemstones, which I know you've seen protos on that never materialized in that way, I always had this like feeling in the back of my head that I felt like just doing just a gemstones collection was kind of like missing something. Like, yes, it could have been wonderful, and I know people would love the shades because people do love that, and it would have hit really hard in the fall. But I was like, but like, what if it was birthstones? Because then it's gemstones, but there's 12 of them, and they're all unique. So I was like, hold on. I don't want to do gemstones because I want to do birthstones. Now, who knows? Maybe in like 2 years, I'll see another creative opportunity to do more traditional gemstones that isn't connected to a birth month or something and has like a kind of a different color palette. But I just strongly felt like I wanted to do birthstones and not just gemstones. So that's why we never released gemstones, because I was saving them for birthstones. And then it was really fun for product development also to like try and match to the vibes or the colors or the essence of a particular stone, because like you actually have a target. Whereas normally when we're developing stuff, like there might not be a particular target, like maybe there's a mood board and general vibes, but this is like, well, how do you make a polish look like emeraldy? It's kind of a creative, fun challenge, I think. Right? So, see, everyone says I love this idea. Good, because we're doing it. It's probably been mentioned, but are these limited edition? Yes, the 12 new Birthstone shades will be limited edition with an asterisk. But I just want to make sure we're like leading with that messaging, because I didn't want people to be upset the other way around. So we want to restock some of them, but we knew from the get-go we're not going to be able to restock 12 of these. Not only are they all like all different formulas, but they all take very specific different pigments. That's kind of like a supply chain nightmare. And also adding 12 to the catalog at once and keeping them in stock was going to be super difficult as we grow in the number of shades that we offer. Retirement's coming up, I know. That's a hard time. We'll discuss that in January. Hold that thought. But we want to bring back some of them, but we're going to see based on sales. So some of them might sell out, it's possible, and we will decide based on customer sales information and your general feedback which ones are really worth bringing back into the catalog. So it's the battle of the birthdays. Which birthday will sell the best, is going to do the best, which gems are the best of the best. And the ones that just don't meet the cut or clarity will be cut and they will be retired. I guess the one kind of question mark is we don't know what those are at launch. We don't know which ones won't be restocked, because it just depends on which ones aren't selling, and if we can't get the pigments anymore. Like if for some wild reason, I'll just say August, because I feel like it's not going to be the top seller because she's lime green. Hello, Peridot. Even though it's Brat Summer, nobody buys it. Let's say August is on the top, but we can't get one of the very specific pigments in it to do a restock, then we can't restock her anyways. So it's hopefully based on customer sales, but also we can only do what we can do for the specialty pigments. And this is the problem with using more diverse ranges of specialty pigments across multiple formulas, because you put yourself at risk of not being able to restock. So for simplicity, I know that was like a 3-minute explanation, but for simplicity, they're all limited edition. But if you have time for context and caveat, there it is. What happens if we buy all 12 but actually love one of them? How can we indicate our fave? In the reviews, I could do some polls. Usually though, sales, like people who buy individuals, is also correlated to just what people like the best. You know what I mean? It's very rare. I'd be surprised if it didn't turn out that way. Like usually that makes sense. I understand that most people do buy the majority, which always happens. Like most people bought the full Dark Academia set. Very few people went for different bundles. You either bought like, the vast majority buys everything, and then there's like a smaller proportion who just pick a couple, and then the tiniest proportion bought the other smaller bundles. Because if you were already doing that, why not just get everything? I think was the mindset. And the discount's better. When a vendor offers a pigment, what determines why they would offer a pigment they know is not reproducible? Well, they don't know that, or they don't care to inform you, usually. Like, pigment manufacturers, in my very generic understanding, I don't personally deal with them, by the way, but like I just kind of hear, they're not in the business of like worrying about your future customer sales. Like they don't care. They just want you to buy this amount for this much right here, right now. Sometimes it's easier for vendors to not have to remake something if they don't feel like it's worth it for quantities, or if the price of the cost of some core pigment went up and there's like, fuck it, or they didn't cut it the same way, or they decided to just mix these two and make a blend because it was easier for them. They're not as concerned with like the end user case like we are. So they don't think about it like this. They think about like, what can they make the most of and offload and get the best bang for their buck, and aren't worried about making exactly the same, because sometimes not every client of theirs wants the exact same thing in the same amount, right? Usually a restock, maybe you're not buying as much as the initial one, so that's less worth it to them as a vendor. And then there's just like, I don't know, things discontinue all the time, you know? All right, this is Julian's. Moving up a level. Hey, bep, 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 bep. Moving up. And then I got Sophia's. Did I miss one or did I read that? Random question, where did you get your ladder from? What? I've never been asked. Am I a ladder influencer? It says Gorilla Ladders. From my local Gorilla. See? Gorilla Ladders. It's actually very sturdy. It has like feet on it that are wide like a duck. And it's a 3-step, so it's a good one. I recommend this ladder. I'm a ladder influencer now. Hello, thank you, Meow Me. Congrats on Ulta and excited for the new collection. At the moment, shopping for your pants. What? I'm a lifestyle ladder pant earring influencer. Where did you get them? They're from Aritzia. Here, I will model them. They're cargo sweatpants. See, there's a pocket, which kind of like makes it a little chonkier, but you know, whatever. And there's pockets here. And they're kind of wide fit and they're flared, sort of. I got my slippers from Holo Taco, if you wanted to know where to get the full look. I'm gonna fall off this fucking ladder that is from gorillaladders.com. Actually, I don't know if that's the website. These are very warm. They're like super thick sweatpants. So like I am kind of sweating in them, honestly, with all this ladder work. But they're from Aritzia. I don't know. It's like called the Comfort Fleece. They're overpriced sweatpants, but I just really like all the pockets, like normal pockets, extra pockets, and they're on both sides. Cargo's on both sides and on the butt. I love cargo pants. Thank you, Gen Z, for agreeing that it's the best type of pant ever, because I've been new when I was in high school, so. I'm out of water from all this ladder work. Amateur nail art, I'm so excited to see your take on January garnet. Sometimes it's not done well. Who's doing it unwell? But it can be gorgeous, especially since Holo Taco does such gorgeous maroon, burgundy, dark red. I'm over it. Thank you. So here's a conundrum that I want you to preemptively think about. January, garnet. July, ruby. Both are red. So we took some creative liberties to make sure that they felt really different, both in general tone or intensity, but also in formula. So they're very different formulas. One's more like blingy crazy, and one's like super sleek sophisticated. Because otherwise, like if you Google garnet and ruby, you don't know how fucking long I was like staring at pictures of garnets and rubies. And so many times I'm like, they look the same, they look the same. I'm sure like gem experts are like, no, they're not. But I was trying to like, you know, we've added our creative liberties to make one just totally different. So I know people are gonna be like, that's not exactly what I interpret as garnet or ruby. And it's like, yes, I know, but for the collection of 12, we tweaked, we pulled, you know, we intensified, whatever, just to make it exciting for all. Garnet is deeper, yes. Thank God that I had the same understanding. It is a little bit darker, but like sometimes when I looked on websites, they did look the same. But on average, I do think it's darker. Thank God, because we made ours darker. Can we just skip to next Saturday now? I know, fuck. You're supposed to wait for the email on Monday. What the hell, man? Stop tricking me. Buy my ladders and my sweatpants. I'm also an energy drink influencer too. Just add that to my list. And tea, but we already knew that. That's not news. That's old news. Why am I missing some Sophia? What's going on? Who stole it? Oh no, it's over there. Ugh, I'm so dumb. Okay. This goes here. This goes here. Okay. Now we do royalty. And we have the original royalty trio. And then the shimmering secrets. And then disco cowboy, question mark. The royalty protos. The survey recently closed. She is closed. So for all those of you in Holo Royalty, thank you for answering the last survey. Now it's up to the team and I to make the final selections on your behalf. The power you entrust into us to design your collection with your help for the Royalty 2025. I know we're all getting ahead of ourselves. You did turn it in. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeehaw! I want to know where to get those pants. What is happening? Why is everyone want to look like me? They're from Aritzia. They're like the sweat fleece or something. I don't even care that my birthday is Tuesday. I want next Saturday to be here so I can buy the collection, especially since I missed out on the 5th anniversary. Sorry to hear that, Gabby. Yes, it will be out on Saturday. This is basically a fit check. Didn't we already do this though? Okay. This shirt is from the 90s. Well, actually, no, it's new. It's a collab with a Canadian clothing company that I don't remember the name of, but with Body Break, which was a famous pro fitness influencing type of commercial that would come up when I was a child in Canada. And it'd just be like these two adults being like, going outside is good for you. That's it. That's basically what they did. It's a way to tell the children to touch grass. They don't really have those these days. It's a thing of the past. Yeah, millennial Canadians will remember the Body Break commercials that told us to go outside and have fun. So I don't know, I thought it was funny. I like the style too. Like I like the ring, what do you call this? I don't know, the cuffs. Women's clothing having real pockets. Yeah, I appreciate pants with pockets. You know, don't give me pants unless there are pockets. Unless they're leggings. I don't really like pockets in my leggings because then you put your phone in and you just looks like you have a phone penis growing out of your leg. So I'm not into that. But if they're a baggy fit, like a cargo pant, put 800 pockets on it. immediately. Yeah. You love leggings with pockets. You like the phone penis look? Okay, it's an interesting one. Just like a big, this like shape just like melded onto you. You know what I mean? It's a little weird, but you know, to each his own, that's fine. I just won't say what I think out loud when I see you in your leggings with your phone inside of them, flush to you. Now, if they're baggy leggings, then they're not leggings anymore, but that's different. Did you dye your hair? No, I just went outside and then it did this. I put in Sun-In. Do you remember that from the 90s? I used to use Sun-In and it never worked, or lemon juice. Yes, I dyed my hair. I got a balayage, which is why it's natural up here and then fake. She's fake. Mostly natural, a little bit fake. The rest of me is natural though, in case you were wondering. I know people ask all the time. Okay, I'm gonna move up the vacation collection because my thinking is gonna put birthstones here. How about that? Yes, so let's just temporarily put these guys over here and I will figure out what to do with them later. I have a bunch of Menchie and Zyler extras. Like I have so many of these because I once made a video where I had my cats jump over nail polish. So I'd asked the warehouse to ship me like 50 Menchies and 50 Zylers. And I still have them. So that's why the back row of these, it's actually not empty boxes. It's actually just all Menchie and Zyler. But whatever, you can't even tell. So my number one Christmas gift is Menchie and Zyler nail polishes. Any family members, any friends, you know, I just give them Menchie and Zyler. Don't tell them why. So I think I'm gonna move up Chrome because it is kind of like the odd one out formula-wise in this row anyways, and I think that would get me to exactly 12 new spots. But don't worry, we're gonna count, okay? Let's see, hypothetically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Perfect. I used to say that all the time in my videos. I just triggered a memory. Okay. That means Barista can stay. These two Menchies have got to go. But now I've made sufficient room for the Birthstones collection. And then that way when I'm like sitting here, all professional and whatever, they'll be like right here. And you'll see the colorful carton. Should I put one on the shelf? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm such a bad girl. Should I put one on the shelf? What if I just swim like this? It doesn't even look right because the light's not hitting it. Call your boss and tell them that I know your government name and what you were doing on Saturday. I know you're probably not working anyways. Okay, we need to organize this. Stop getting distracted. Arrête là, ben non, jusqu'à ici là, avec tes cochonneries là. Crisse-moi la paix. Va te faire foutre. I'm just swearing in French right now because it's fun. Merde. Because no one knows what I'm saying. Okay, we'll put Milky White Shimmer. Woo! Oh my god, Devil's Advocate almost jumped off the ledge. That would have been sad to see the devil go that way. The devil in me. All right, and then let's put chrome. I'm like missing a few. Where is, Trophy Life, RIP. I think we still have a few, like so sad. Nobody loves her. Okay. Oh, hello. So perfect. Birthstones will go here, and then this is now all empty, but it gives me flexibility to like, you know, as we take over the world. That's what I'm here for. Oh, I just rolled over my toe. No. I love Trophy Life. No, you don't. That's a lie. Okay. I'm gonna bring this camera down. People always say things like this, you know, when it's just too late. So where's my, I think I do 4 shelves, right? Yeah, because then Birthstones will be in the shelf or in the view like this, because you do kind of see my mouse pad a little bit. There. Zoom in to what my hair, you wanted to hear how I did it? I'm a braid influencer, an earring influencer, an Apple Watch influencer, a sweatpant influencer, a new chair influencer, a blanket influencer, a ladder influencer. What else? Slippers? Trophy Life to be retired, heard it here first. Well, you know, the funny thing is we retired her in January. She still never sold out. What's the new chair? Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you about my new, very fancy chair. This is a very privileged chair, okay? You have to have privilege to sit in it. It's anti-poor people chair, actually. But like, look at the color though. Like I had to do it. Cause like, look at the fucking color, okay? It's my brand guidelines that dictated that I needed this. This is actually the gamer version. This is a Herman Miller sale chair. Yes, now not sponsored, but I could have used it, okay? Because these chairs are like $1,000. And we also got Beyyyn one, which was really tough with his $147 net worth. But like, how fucking pretty is it though, okay? It's gamer chair because of the colors. And it's much more comfortable than the other chair I was using. Like, this is what I should have been sitting in for the last 7 years. You know, one day you'll get that chair. It has these slide, which is actually annoying. I don't know how to lock them. But now I can put my elbows here, which is ergonomic, I guess. You turn 35, it's time to get a good chair. Does it come in high back version? They have other chairs that do a high, I have a higher back one for my office, but I actually like the lower back for streaming because I don't want it just you to see chair, you know, when you get here. I want you to see me. It's not about my chair, it's about me. Does Ben have the old chair to swatch with then? No, he's still gonna have the stool, I think. You just can't fit other chairs back there. Why is it a gamer chair? I don't know, just because the colorways were the gamer series. So there was like a lime green, an all black, and like a magenta. I think it was called like Fuchsia Midnight or something. I'm making it up. But I was like, oh, I really want that. I was just sold on the color because it was so perfect. It just like fits with, you know, whatever. So whatever. Ben did get a fancy chair too. It's the exact same. He copied me, but he picked the colors that was on the floor model, which was just like white and gray. It's like the most boring thing you ever could have gotten. He He could have gotten like lime green or like any combination of colors, but no, he said, give me the floor model. Buying it for the color is so valid. Oh look, someone just bought this blanket, which is the same color as my chair. Yeah, I mean, I buy everything for the color. Hello. I just thought it was a fun treat after using, I don't know, that's just like some black task chair, not a big deal. But that chair I've been sitting on here is not like a desk chair. It's a task chair, which is just more solid. It feels more like a kitchen chair. So it's not really what I should be sitting in for hours. So I have this that was like perfect for stream. And then I do have a better chair in my office, which is in a different room that you don't see because it has all the electronic secrets on it on my other computer. The color fits you so well. Thank you. I love it. It's like that, like magenta. Agree about color. I'm currently sitting in my pink velvet chair. Oh, okay, I like that one, Danielle. Your back deserves the best chair. Thank you. I agree. You know, you gotta take good care of your back. You know, go to physio, do your stretches, sit in a good chair. Don't go like this. Don't be a shrimp on your laptop on the couch. Stop. I know you do it. Stop. Put your laptop on a desk. Get a laptop riser even, like put your laptop up, and even get a keyboard that you can plug in. That's more ergonomic than typing on your laptop. Don't call me out. I'm calling you all out. Stop doing it. I call Ben out all the time too, because he likes, even though he has an office, because since we moved, we're like, okay, you should have your own room. You know, it's time. Okay, you can have an office. He like only uses it to stream. The whole point was like you could work on your desk and like set up, but he just likes using his laptop on the couch like this, like a shrimp. And I yell at him every time. It's okay for like short periods of time, but I guess as someone who's done like hours of video editing and now it's just like hours of, I don't know, review or like other stuff, business administration, it's still a lot of like this. So you really do need a good chair with good arms, and this has to be at this height here. Okay, see, what have we learned today? MBA and ergonomics. I actually got an ergonomic assessment, so I'm not just talking shit. When I worked in the government, you could get a free ergonomic assessment if your doctor just said you needed one. If you have that opportunity at your work, take it, okay? You don't need to be someone who's like, I broke my leg, therefore I need one. No, okay? I feel like everyone should be entitled to an ergonomic assessment if you are expected to sit in a chair for 8 hours a day or whatever, you know, and you don't have access to anything. Like, you should be able to get one, so see if your insurance covers it. Or it's really just a doctor's note, honestly. But where I used to work, they would give, there was like literally people who worked in ergonomics who would come, and I've always had like back pain though, so I guess I'm like kind of special. But they'd make you like sit, and then they'd just say like, what's your natural position for typing? And then a lot of people would like put their hands up like on the desk like this, and they'd be like, no. And then they'd take notes. So you're supposed to bring these things, like the side part. I don't even know how to work this chair. So this is supposed to be where your elbow would rest naturally if it was just down at the side. So like this, right? So this would be too high for me. So I'm gonna bring it down. That's closer, but really it should be more like here. Okay, there, right? So that is the most neutral. And then I would need my keyboard tray, hypothetically, to be a tray that comes out from under the desk so that I'm actually typing like this, so it looks like I'm not moving if you saw me from the side. You can't see whether I'm working or not. Now my gaming stream up isn't set up that way. I have my keyboard up there, but that's because I need to paint my nails in front of it, so don't mind me. But keyboard tray coming out allows you to keep that neutral posture like this while you're typing. You can't do that on a laptop. That's impossible, unless like, I guess you have your laptop down here, but then you're straining your neck because you're looking way down. So you either have a laptop that plugs into a monitor or a keyboard that plugs into a laptop. And those are two ways to get to the ergonomic goal that's good for your back. Okay, there you go. I've given you all my tips. And detectives have one more before you go. What is this? What is this? Yeah, I'm almost done. Look what they're doing. They're drawing shapes. Are those boobs?
Kind of looks like pancakes.
We should make some pancakes. Was that a boob or a pancake? Or a steak? Or a lemon? Or eyeballs?
Is that a pickle?
The nail polish has eyes! Like the hills. They're donuts. Okay, well, don't tell Ben I insulted his laptop. Nothing. Okay. Anyways, so chat, I will see you on Wednesday, but I will also see you on Saturday. You don't care about Wednesday, I know. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna publish a video that has hints, and I will funnel all of you straight to it, so you don't have to click anything. Won't that be incredible? If I could figure this out in time. Let's see. So if I do YouTube magic and I redirect, why didn't it save? No matching results. Fucking liar. Okay, hold on, let me refresh. It doesn't even know. It doesn't recognize it yet. Okay, let's try. Doesn't even know that I released that. What do you mean no matching results, you fucking liar? Wait, let's try again. YouTube is slower than me. No live or upcoming content from your subscriptions. But I just posted it. Okay. You see it? You see it? What do you mean you see it? I wanted to make it redirect. You got the notification? Yes, I see that it's showing up for you, but the redirection tool that like automatically puts chatters into the next thing doesn't seem to be working. So I have some complaints to file, but I will post it. And if you want a refresher, oopsie, hold on, there you go, okay. If you want a refresher on the birthday stream with a couple added hints on the birthday swatching stream that we did, there might be some hints in there. So I hope you enjoy that. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you to the mods, to the cats, to the dogs, and a happy birthday to everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all later. Bye. Shrimply at Ulta. Come visit me when we're there in a couple weeks.